Good evening, Dynasty darlings. Yes. Thank you so much. My name is Dax. I'll be your technical navigator for tonight's show. We're just so excited to have you here in our nearly 98-year-old theater. Ooh, that's right. Oh, what a show it's going to be. We have a little video greeting from your creator.
Hi there, I'm retired filmmaker George Lucas. You're about to see a live reading of Episode 3 of Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Hey, what do you think of that, Indiana Jones? It should be in a museum. Cool. Lucas Museum of Narrative Art, opening in Los Angeles, 2025.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
We're back.
I'm Patrick Kottner.
I'm Alex Robinson. I'm Pete the Retailer.
Thank you so much for coming to Mustafar Takes Los Angeles, a live reading of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
That's a mouthful. I think that's our most awkward title yet.
I've been practicing all day.
Can I tell them what I wanted to call it?
Yeah.
I wanted to call it Master and Apprentice, the Mustafar Side of the World.
Yes.
We're sticking with the Muppet thing, so.
I pushed back hard on that.
That's cool, yeah.
We've got a great cast for you tonight. Some newbies, some veterans, some...
Wonderful cast. I want to shout out Mark. It was Mark's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday, Mark.
And he's still here.
We're doing this is a live read of Star Wars Episode 3.
Yeah.
There's going to be things in here that you don't remember from the movie because they were only in the script, and even George said, "This is too much."
Yeah. Speaking of too much, I need to grab some. I'm going to grab. You keep talking. I'm going to grab 3 people. If you audience participation again, I hate it. You're going to do it.
Yeah.
If there are people out there who are really into like the expanded universe lore stuff, you know what all this stuff means, and you want to kind of be part of the show, just like give me a heads up. I'm going to try to take one from each section.
But don't be weird about it. You know.
Weird about it. Look,
I don't want to generalize EU fans, but yeah.
EU.
Thank you again. I want to say this also. There's going to be things that you see in the live show that will not be on the YouTube, and there's going to be things that you see on the YouTube that will not be in the live show. So
you have to watch it twice.
But you have to watch it twice. It's because things are going to be happening here that are pushing the production, boundaries that Dynasty Typewriter is capable of in the coolest way possible, and it's just giving you reasons to watch it again and see what it looks like once it goes up online. It's very exciting. It's very cool. P is grabbing people. How many do you got? You got 2. Okay. I see one in the back that's like double waving. I know it's the same group, but we got it. This is gonna be very fun. Who's been here? Who's here for the first one? This is the first time they've ever been to one. Who's been here for 2 of them? Now, what little dang freaks have been here for all 3? Okay, great. I think we should get started, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I hope that works.
It's 10:30 already.
Let me introduce.
Your parts.
Yeah, let me introduce Ender Smith and Chrysanthi Tan over here.
All right, is this one on? Okay. The Maestro has asked that we all join in the 20th Century Fox fanfare. Maestro.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
It's Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. War.
The Republic is crumbling under attacks by the ruthless Sith Lord Count Dooku. There are heroes on both sides. Evil is everywhere.
It's going to feel like that the whole night. In a stunning move, the fiendish droid leader General Grievous has swept into the Republic capital and kidnapped Chancellor Palpatine, leader of the Galactic Senate.
As the Separatist droid army attempts to flee the besieged capital with their valuable hostage, 2 Jedi Knights lead a desperate mission to rescue the captive Chancellor.
Two Jedi starfighters head towards an enemy battlecruiser. They maneuver in unison, dodging flak and enemy laser fire. A giant space battle is revealed as the tiny Jedi ships continue their assault in a synchronous ballet.
There isn't a droid made that can outfly you, Master, and no other way to get to the Chancellor.
Look out for droids inbound. We've got to split them up.
Break left! Fly through the guns on that tower!
Easy for you to say. Why am I always the bait?
Cut right! Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. Don't let him get a handle on you. Come on, R2, lock on! Lock on!
Hurry up, I don't like this.
Anakin drops in behind the droid fighter and blows him apart. R2 squeals with delight.
Yeah, we got him! Good going, R2.
Next time, you're the bait. Now let's find command ship and get on with it.
Master, General Grievous' ship is directly ahead. The one crawling with vulture droids.
I see it. Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Come on, Master.
Not this time. There's too much at stake. We need help. Oddball, do you copy?
Copy, Red Leader.
Mark my position and form your squad up behind me.
We're on your tail, General Kenobi. Set us foils in attack position.
This is where the fun begins. I'm going head to head. See you.
Take it easy, Anakin.
I'm right on your right, Red Leader.
Incoming!
In one incredible move, Anakin swings in behind the droid fighters, blowing them away one by one. R2 beeps frantically as they fly through the debris of the destroyed ships. Anakin looks behind him.
How many are back there, R2? 3. 4. That's not good.
4 more closing in from your left.
I know.
Break right and go high.
I'm going low and left.
He still has much to learn.
Hang on, R2. Obi-Wan, do you copy? I'm gonna pull them through the needle.
Too dangerous. First Jedi rule, survive.
Anakin heads for a trench along the surface of one of the Trade Federation battleships, which ends in a conning tower with a small slit between 2 main struts.
You'll never get through there, Anakin. It's too tight.
Easy, R2. We've done this before.
Use the Force. Think yourself through. Ship will follow.
Wrong thought, R2.
Anakin slips through the narrow gap. The trailing vulture droid fighters crash. Obi-Wan peels off and swings around, pulling up alongside Anakin as clone fighters battle the droids.
There are too many of them. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go help them out.
No. They are doing their job so we can do ours. Head for command ship.
A vulture droid fighter raises its head to locate its target and fires missiles at them.
Missiles! Pull up!
Flying is for droids.
Suddenly, Obi-Wan shudders and his ship starts to plummet towards the surface of the Trade Federation cruiser. The trailing missiles fly into what looks like debris and detonate. 5 silver balls fly out and attach themselves to the ship. The balls pop open, revealing small buzz droids that begin to crawl across the surface like spiders.
No, I'm hit. Anakin?
I see them! Buzz droids!
R4, be careful. You have one.
R4's head gets ripped off and flies away.
Oh, dear.
Move to the right so I can get a clear shot at them.
The mission. Get to command ship. Get to the Chancellor. I am running out of tricks here.
Anakin fires and vaporizes the 2 buzz droids along with the left wing of Obi-Wan's ship.
Anakin, hold your fire. Hold your fire. You are not helping here.
I agree. Bad idea. Swing right. Ease over. Steady.
Wait. I can see a thing. My cockpit is fogging. They are all over me. Anakin!
Move to the right.
Hold on, Anakin! You're gonna get us both killed. Get out of here. There's nothing more you can do.
I'm not leaving without you, Master. Stay on my wing. The General's command ship is dead ahead. Head for the hangar.
Have you noticed the shields are still up?
Oh? Sorry, Master.
Anakin streaks ahead of Obi-Wan's disintegrating Jedi fighter and blasts the shield generator. It sparks and explodes.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
The shield door drops away and Obi-Wan crashes on the deck of the hangar bay. Anakin maneuvers and flies in just as the blast door slams shut. Obi-Wan ignites his lightsaber and cuts his way through all the cockpit. The battle droids rush at him from all directions. Anakin jumps out of his ship and cuts his way through the battle droids. Where Obi-Wan is fighting, R2 pops out of the ship and follows Anakin.
R2, locate the Chancellor.
Tap into the ship's computers.
A hologram of the Trade Federation ship appears.
The Chancellor signal is coming from the observation platform at the top of that spire.
I sense Count Dooku.
I sense a trap.
Next move.
Spring the trap.
R2, go back. I need you to stay with the ship.
Here, take this and wait for orders.
Obi-Wan tosses the comlink to R2.
Anakin and Obi-Wan head for the elevator. A door opens in the hallway, and two of General Grievous's bodyguards confront the Jedi.
General Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker.
We've been waiting for you. We are here to relieve you of Chancellor Palpatine, not to join him.
As a dozen more droids join the group, the Jedi ignite their lightsabers and stand back to back.
Anakin.
Ready.
Anakin and Obi-Wan use their lightsabers to cut a large circle in the floor. The two Jedi cut their way down several floors into a large generator room. Huge explosions outside the ship have caused several large pipes overhead to break, and fluid is spewing everywhere. The Jedi get up and turn off their lightsabers. Anakin dips his hand into the fluid and sniffs it.
Fuel. The slightest charge in our sabers will send this into oblivion. That's why they've stopped shooting.
Well then, we're safe for the time being.
Your idea of safe is not the same as mine.
They're sealing this section off.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Look! 6 droids coming our way!
Keep moving. There must be vents. This way.
The two Jedi climb into a small passageway and slam the hatch shut. They make their way through the ever-shrinking shaft until they reach the end. A hatch opens in one of the main hallways of the Trade Federation cruiser, and the Jedi squeeze out. Behind them, Anakin seals the hatch with his laser sword.
That won't hold when the fuel hits these power dischargers.
The blast will break the hole. This side's pressurized.
You still have much to learn, Anakin.
God!
Super battle droids R-77 and several other droids wait in the generator room as the fuel continues to rise towards the power discharger.
Greetings, Earth creatures. Oh, this was just said on the other page, but I have a bad feeling about this.
The fuel hits the sparking power discharger and there's a huge explosion. A large bulge appears in the wall around the sealed hatch as the explosion hits. Obi-Wan jumps back and then stands amazed.
Okay. All right, you win this one. I have much to learn. Let's go.
Anakin grins as Obi-Wan and they run down the hallway.
God, it's broken! Can you understand what he's saying?
I'm not a protocol droid.
I'm pretty sure that is down.
I sense that Count Dooku is above us.
Yes. Yes, I think you're right. Is up, I think.
They run into an elevator and the door slides shut. The Jedi turn to see battle droids standing behind them.
Drop your weapons. I said drop them!
The Jedi activate their lightsabers and destroy all the battle droids. The elevator begins to move and screeches to a stop.
Did you press the stop button?
No, did you?
No.
Well, there's more than one way out of here.
We don't want to get out. We want to get moving. R2, do you copy? Activate the elevator. Looks at control panel 31174.
R2-D2 has noticed 2 super battle droids entering the hangar and is now hiding behind a Jedi starfighter. The battle droids overhear Obi-Wan's voice on the comlink.
No, what was that? Get back to work. It's nothing.
R2,
Anakin cuts a hole in the ceiling of the elevator and climbs through it.
always on the move. R2, switch to comlink. R2, do you hear me? R2, we gave you a job to do. R2!
R2 tries to muffle the comlink as the 2 super battle droids try to figure out where the voices are coming from. R2 extends an arm and plugs into a computer interface.
Suddenly, the elevator plummets down the shaft. Anakin quickly jumps and grabs onto the hallway entry door and watches as the elevator recedes down the shaft and disappears.
Stop! R2, we need to be going up.
Anakin struggles to hang on to the narrow edge of the elevator shaft. The door to the shaft is pried open and 2 battle droids appear in the doorway, looking down at Anakin. They point their guns at him.
Hands up, Jedi.
Don't move.
Yeah, Roger.
Meanwhile, the 2 super battle droids overhear Obi-Wan's comlink message to R2.
Oh, there it is again.
R2, do you copy? R2, do you hear me? R2, we need to be going up, not down.
The elevator races down as Obi-Wan holds on.
Stop, R2, we need to be going up. Stop.
The elevator stops with a jolt. Obi-Wan falls to the floor.
The 2 super battle droids see R2 and walk towards the little droid.
Hey, you.
R2 plugs into the interface again and the elevator shoots up. Obi-Wan stands.
That's better.
R2 is held up by 2 super battle droids who chuckle at the little astro droid, curses and swings at them.
You stupid little astro droid.
Anakin looks down and sees the elevator heading towards him at high rate of speed. He looks at the battle droids leaning over him with their guns pointed at him, calculates for a moment, and then gives himself a push and flips himself up onto the elevator shaft. Before Anakin can arc into a descent down the shaft, the elevator races up, cutting the droids in 2.
Oh, God.
Anakin lands on the elevator quickly and drops back through the hole in the ceiling. Obi-Wan is startled and ignites his lightsaber.
Oh, it's you.
R2 activates his oil hose and sprays the super battle droids. The super battle droids slip on the oil. R2 ignites his arm rockets and shoots out in the grip, spraying them with both the oil and setting them on fire. The super battle droids slip and slide until they fall, smoldering. R2 rolls away.
What was all that about?
Well, R2 has been.
Hey, no loose wire jokes. He's doing the best he can.
Did I say anything?
He's trying!
I didn't say anything.
The elevator door opens and the 2 Jedi carefully make their way into the main room of the General's quarters. At the far end sits Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. Anakin and Obi-Wan move toward the Chancellor. As they get closer to Palpatine, they see a very distressed look on the Chancellor's face.
Chancellor.
Are you all right?
Count Dooku.
Obi-Wan and Anakin turn around, and the elevator doors can be heard opening and closing as Count Dooku strides into the room.
Right. This time, we'll do it together.
I was about to say that. Get help. You're no match for him. He's a Sith Lord.
Chancellor Palpatine, Sith Lords are our specialty.
Obi-Wan and Anakin throw off their cloaks and ignite their lightsabers.
Your swords, please, Master Jedi. We don't want to make a mess of things in front of the Chancellor.
You won't get away this time, Dooku.
I've been looking forward to this.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count. Doubled.
Yes, good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Dooku lunges at the Jedi and they fall back.
Flipping. Yeah. Your moves are clumsy, Kenobi. Too predictable. You'll have to do better.
Count Dooku throws Obi-Wan back using the Force. And the Jedi tumbles to the lower level, unconscious. But Count Dooku and Anakin continue the fight.
I sense great fear in you, Skywalker. You have hate. You have anger. But you don't use them.
Anakin attacks Count Dooku with a new ferociousness. Finally, in one last energized charge, Anakin cuts off Count Dooku's hands.
Good night.
Oh, you're not done,
yet,
Dooku.
You're not done yet.
You're not done, Dooku.
The Jedi catches the lightsaber as it drops from the severed Sith Lord's hand. Count Dooku stumbles to the floor as Anakin puts the two lightsabers to his neck. Anakin puts Palpatine is grinning as he watches Count Dooku's defeat.
Good
night.
Good, Anakin, good. I knew you could do it. Kill him. Kill him now.
I shouldn't.
Do it.
Anakin cuts off Count Dooku's head.
You did well, Anakin. He was too dangerous to be kept alive.
Yes, but he was an unarmed prisoner. I shouldn't have done that.
It's not the Jedi way. It's only natural. He cut off your arm and you wanted revenge. It wasn't the first time, Anakin. Remember what you told me about your mother and the sand people?
Yeah.
Now, we must leave before more security droids arrive.
The ship begins to list to one side. Anakin rushes over to Obi-Wan, kneels down, and checks out his unconscious friend. Palpatine heads for the elevators.
Anakin, there's no time. We must get off the ship before it's too late.
He seems to be all right. No broken bones. Breathing's all right.
Leave him or we'll never make it.
His fate will be the same as ours.
Anakin picks up Obi-Wan, slings him over his shoulder, and heads for the elevators.
The elevator's not working. R2, activate elevator 3224.
Suddenly, the ship shifts to the side as the elevator doors open. Palpatine is thrown to the ground. Anakin jumps to the door frame of the elevator. Anakin looks into the elevator shaft.
R2, do you copy? R2, come in!
While the Trade Federation cruiser heads straight down to the planet Coruscant, Anakin jumps onto the horizontal elevator shaft with Obi-Wan still on his shoulder.
We can't wait. Come on, we have to be fast.
The ship moves to an angle, causing them to start sliding down the shaft. Anakin grabs some wires on the control box with his hand. Palpatine grabs onto the Jedi's leg. As the ship rights itself, they are left hanging in the bottomless elevator shaft. Obi-Wan regains consciousness and tries to look around.
Whoa. Whoa. Did I miss something?
Easy, we're in a bit of a situation. Hold on.
What is that?
Obi-Wan and Anakin look to watch as the elevator approaches them at high speed.
Oops.
R2, shut down the elevator!
Too late, jump!
They fall until the tilt of the ship catches up with them, and then they hit the side of the shaft and slide at great speed just ahead of the elevator. Anakin and Obi-Wan take out and throw grappling hooks. All the doors in the elevator shaft open up, and the group swings through the open doors onto a hallway. The elevator roars by.
Let's see if we can find something in the hangar bay that's still flyable. Come on.
I'm so much glad you're better.
Obi-Wan and Anakin lead Palpatine down a hallway towards the hangar bay. It is extremely windy as bits and pieces are continually sucked into space.
None of the ships will get us anyway.
I agree.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Don't look at me.
Anakin and Palpatine both look to Obi-Wan. He shrugs his shoulders.
We'll head towards the bridge and then see if we can find an escape pod.
Suddenly, ray shields drop around them, putting them in an electronic box in the middle of the hallway.
Ray shields?
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
Apparently not, Master. This is the oldest trap in the book. Well, I was distracted.
Oh, so all of a sudden this is my fault.
You're the Master. I'm just a hero.
I'm open to suggestions
Why
here.
don't we let them take us to General Grievous? Perhaps with Count Dooku's demise, we can negotiate our release.
I say patience.
Patience. That is your plan, is it?
Yes. R2 will be along in a few moments and he'll release the ray shields.
R2 comes skidding across the hallway and bashes into the opposite wall.
See? No problem.
Suddenly, several doorways open, revealing 2 destroyer droids and 16 battle droids.
Do we have a plan B?
Obi-Wan, Anakin, Palpatine, and R2 are captured by General Grievous. They stand before the alien droid general.
Oh, yes. General Kenobi, the negotiator. We've been waiting for you. That wasn't much of a rescue.
Well, depends on your point of view, haha.
And Anakin Skywalker. I was expecting someone with your reputation to be a little older.
General Grievous. General Grievous, Supreme Commander of the droid armies. You're shorter than I expected.
Jedi scum!
Anakin, try not to upset the short little man. We have a job to do.
Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection.
Not this time. This time, you won't escape.
R2!
R2 creates a distraction by extending all of his arms, shooting out electrical pulses and bouncing around. Obi-Wan, hands restrained with Electrobond, spins around, reaches out, and using the Force yanks his lightsaber out of the General's hand.
Force!
Ignites it, cuts his bonds. He continues to spin around and cuts Anakin free.
Slice.
Crush them! Make them suffer!
Anakin uses the Force to yank his lightsaber out of the General's hand. Obi-Wan fights one of the General Grievous's bodyguards. Alarms sound. The giant spacecraft begins to list and fall out of orbit. And a pilot yells at General Grievous.
Sir, we are falling out of orbit. All aft control cells are dead.
Stay on course! Don't bother with them. Keep the ship in orbit.
Obi-Wan and Anakin destroy the remaining droids. General Grievous retrieves one of the bodyguard's staffs and faces Obi-Wan. Anakin leaps over a console, lands behind General Grievous.
You'll lose, General Kenobi.
The ship is breaking up.
We've run out of time.
Obi-Wan tries to get at General Grievous. Anakin runs at the General from the opposing side. Grievous turns and throws his electrified staff at the window. It breaks, causing causing chaos, and everything that is not nailed down is sucked into space. General Grievous is the first one sucked out, where he fires a cable from his arm, which attaches to the outside of the ship. And Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Palpatine hold on for dear life as a blast shield closes around where the window used to be. There's a huge shudder, followed by more alarms, and sparks begin to fly outside the windows.
Do I say something? It wasn't highlighted.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
The hull is burning up!
General Grievous detaches his cable and crawls along the exterior hull of the Federation cruiser using his magnetized hands and feet. He reaches a row of escape pods and enters an airlock.
Oh, time to abandon ship.
General Grievous pulls a row of switches, and one by one the escape pods are jettisoned. He gets in one, the hatch closes, the escape pod blasts away from the damaged cruiser. Obi-Wan and Anakin go over to the navigator's chair.
All the escape pods have been launched.
Grievous! Can you fly a cruiser like this?
You mean, do I know how to land what's left of this thing?
Well,
under the circumstances, I'd say the ability to pilot this thing is irrelevant. Strap yourselves in.
Obi-Wan and Palpatine strap themselves into chairs. Anakin struggles with the controls of the ship. The ship starts to glow and pieces break off. R2 moves in on Palpatine's controls and assists in flying the cruiser.
steady. Steady altitude, 18 degrees.
Pressure rising. We've got to slow this wreck down. Open all hatches, extend all flaps, and drag fins.
Temp steady, hatches open, flaps extended, drag fins.
A large part of the ship breaks away.
We lost something.
Not to worry, we're still flying half the ship.
Oh, now we're really picking up speed. I'm gonna shift a few degrees to see if I can slow us down.
Careful, we're heating up at 12,000, 13,000.
What's our speed?
80 plus 64 plus 620, 80 plus 6. 10,000, 9,000. We are in the atmosphere.
Grab that! Keep us level!
Steady, steady.
Steadying! 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 Easy, R2, hang on. This may get a little rough. We lost our heat shields.
5,000, 3,000, 2,000. Landing strip straight ahead.
We're coming in too hot!
Easy! Easy!
The ship leaves the contrail as it streaks across the Coruscant skyline. Palpatine and Obi-Wan hold on for dear life as the ship shakes and rattles towards an industrial landing platform. The smoking ship approaches as 5 fire ships spray it with foam, and the ship finally makes a rather hard landing.
Whew. Another happy landing.
Later that afternoon, a small Jedi shuttle carrying Palpatine and the Jedi arrive at the Senate landing platform. Palpatine, R2, and Anakin get out. Obi-Wan and Mace stay in the doorway of the Jedi shuttle.
Are you coming, Master?
Oh, no, I am not brave enough for politics. I have to report to the council. Besides, someone needs to be the poster boy.
Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. You planned it. You led the rescue operation. You have to be the one to take the bows this time.
Sorry, old friend. Let us not forget that you rescued me from the buzz droids. And you killed Count Dooku. And you rescued the Chancellor carrying me unconscious on your back.
Yeah.
Okay? And you managed to land that bucket of bolts safely, and I have tattoos now.
Hey, all because of your training, Master. You deserve all those speeches of your greatness.
The endless speeches. Anakin, let's be fair. Today you are a hero. And you deserve your glorious day with the politicians.
Okay. But you owe me, and not for saving your skin for the 10th time.
9th. That business on Cato.
Keep going. Push through it.
Good enough.
Just keep trying.
You got it.
Cato.
Yep.
Nemo.
Nemo.
That business on Cato Namora doesn't count. I'll see you at the briefing.
R2 and 3PO follow behind the crowd.
Well, it couldn't be possibly as bad as all that.
R2 beeps.
Well, there, I agree with you, R2.
Ooh.
In fact, I could deal with a tune-up myself.
Well, Counselor Palpatine, what a welcome sight. Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, thanks to your 2 Jedi Knights. They killed Count Dooku, but General Grievous has escaped once again.
General Grievous will run and hide as he always does. He is a coward, dude.
That may be true, but with Count Dooku dead, he is the leader of the droid army, and I assure you, the Senate will vote to continue the war as long as Grievous is alive.
Well, then the Jedi Council will make a finding Grievous our highest priority.
Skywalker, the Republic can't praise you enough. I'm Bail Organa now.
Thank you, Senator Organa. The kidnapping was a bold move by the Separatists, but it was a mistake that Obi-Wan and I were able to take advantage of.
The end of Count Dooku will surely bring an end to this war. And an end to the Chancellor's draconian security measures.
I wish that were so, but the fighting is going to continue until General Grievous is spare parts. The Chancellor is very clear about that.
Behind a row of large columns, a shadowy figure follows the Jedi and the Senator.
I'll do everything I can with the Senate.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
Can we get a style guide on Grievous? Is it Grievous?
It's Grievous. Grievous.
Yes.
Grievous. Anakin. Anakin goes behind one of the giant columns to meet up with the shadowy figure, who is revealed to be Senator Padme Amidala. They embrace and kiss. Oh.
Anakin, thank goodness you're back.
I missed you, Padme. I've missed you so.
There were whispers that you'd been killed. I've been living with unbearable dread.
I'm back. I'm all right.
You're back, you're here.
I'm here. I'm fine. I'm alive.
Ah.
It feels like we've been apart for a lifetime.
lifetime.
And it might have been. If the Chancellor hadn't been kidnapped, I don't think they ever would have brought us back from the Outer Rim sieges.
Anakin starts to give her another kiss, but she steps back.
Not here.
Yes, here. I'm tired of all this deception. I don't care if they know we're married.
Anakin, don't say things like that in public. You're important to the Republic, to ending this war. I love you more than anything, but I won't let you give up your life as a Jedi for me.
I've given my life to the Jedi Order, but I'd only give up my life for you.
Oh. I wouldn't like that at all. I wouldn't like that one bit.
Come on.
Patience, my handsome Jedi. Come to me later.
Are you all right? What's going on?
No, I'm excited to see you.
That's not it. I sense more.
Oh, you and your senses. It's nothing. It's nothing.
What is it? You're frightened. Tell me what's going on.
You've been gone for 5 months. It's been very hard for me. I've never felt so alone.
Is there someone else?
No! No? Why do you think that? Your jealousy upsets me so much, Anakin. I do nothing to betray you, yet you still don't trust me. Nothing has changed.
I'm afraid of losing you, Padme. That's all.
I will never stop loving you, Anakin. My only fear is losing you.
It's just, I've never seen you like this.
Something wonderful has happened.
They look at each other for a long moment.
Yeah, okay. Annie, I'm pregnant.
That's wonderful.
What are we gonna do? I mean, it's 5 months, so.
We're not going to worry about anything right now, all right? This is a happy moment.
Okay.
The happiest moment of my life.
Okay.
On Utapau, a small Nemoidian shuttle lands. Battle droids surround the ramp as General Grievous descends onto the platform. Super Battle Droid G21 approaches.
Planet is secure, sir. Population's under control.
Good. Where is the Separatist Council?
This way, sir.
General Grievous takes the elevator to an upper level. He enters a conference room and presses a series of buttons on the table and bows. A hologram of Darth Sidious appears.
Yes, Lord Sidious.
General Grievous. I suggest you move the separatist leaders to Mustafar.
It will be done, my lord.
The end of the war is near, General, and I promise you, victory is assured.
But the loss of Count Dooku?
His death was a necessary loss, which will ensure our victory. Soon I will have a new apprentice, one far younger and more powerful than Lord Tyrannus.
Okay.
Padme stands on the balcony of her apartment, brushing her hair. Anakin leans against the wall, watching her, lovingly.
Every second, I was thinking of you. Protecting the endless, nameless Outer Rim settlements became a torture. The battles were easy. The longing became unbearable. I have never been so happy as I am at this moment.
Annie, I want to have our baby back home on Naboo. We could go to the lake country where no one would know, where we would be safe. I could go early and fix up the baby's room. I know the perfect spot, right by the garden.
You are so beautiful.
It's only because I am so in love.
No. It's because I am so in love
No,
with
it's because
you.
I am so in love.
No, that's not exactly what
Are
I
you
meant.
saying love has blinded you?
That's not exactly what I meant.
But it's probably true.
I haven't laughed in so long.
Neither have I.
That
I've
night,
been sad.
That night in a dream, the view is strangely distorted and disorienting. Padme is on a table in an alien medical chamber. She's giving birth and screaming.
No.
Anakin, help me! Help, Anakin! Anakin, I love you!
She screams and dies. Anakin awakens in a panic. He is covered in sweat. He looks over in the bed and sees Padme sound asleep next to him. He regains his composure and leaves the room down a set of stairs. Padme awakens, realizes Anakin is gone, and gets out of bed to go downstairs to look for him. Padme joins Anakin on the veranda, takes his hand, and he doesn't look at her.
What's bothering you?
Nothing. I remember when I gave this to you.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. My Jaipur snippet. Anakin, how long is it going to take for us to be honest with each other?
It was a dream.
Was it a bad dream?
It's like the ones I used to have about my mother just before she died.
Oh. Well, and?
It was about you.
Tell me.
It was only a dream.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm dreaming.
Yeah?
And
Yeah, it's a dream.
you
Uh-huh.
die
Whoa.
in childbirth.
Oh, shit. And the baby.
I don't know.
Well, it was only a dream.
I won't let this one become real, Padme.
Okay, Anakin. This baby will change our lives. I doubt the Queen will continue to allow me to serve in the Senate. And if the Council discovers that you are the father, you will be expelled from the Jedi Order.
I know.
Do you think Obi-Wan might be able to help us?
Wait, what? Have you told him anything?
No. But, you know, he's your mentor, your best friend. He must suspect something.
He's been a father to me, but he's still on the council. Don't tell him anything.
Okay, I won't, Anakin.
I don't need his help. Our baby is a blessing, not a problem.
Later, Yoda and Anakin sit in Yoda's room, deep in thought.
Premonitions. These visions that you have.
They're of pain, suffering, death.
Yourself you speak of, or someone you know?
Someone.
Close to you?
Yes.
Careful you must be when sensing the future, Anakin. The fear of loss is a path to the dark side.
I won't let these visions come true, Master Yoda.
Death is a natural part of life. Rejoice for those around you who transform into the Force. Mourn them, do not. Miss them, do not. Attachment leads to jealousy, the shadow of greed, that is.
What must I do, Master Yoda?
Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. It's simple.
Anakin hurries down a temple hallway, Heading towards the Jedi briefing room. By the time he reaches the chamber, only Obi-Wan remains at the front lecture hall. He is shutting off some holograms and electronic charts and maps.
Missed you at the report on the Outer Rim sieges.
I'm sorry. I was held up. I have no
In
excuse.
short, they're going well. Scaramucci has and Voulez-Vous has moved his trips to Boss Pity.
Well, what's wrong then?
The Senate is expected to vote on more executive powers for the Chancellor today.
Well, that can only mean less deliberating and more action. Is that bad?
Anakin.
It will make it easier for us to end this war.
Anakin. Be careful of your friend Palpatine.
Be careful of what?
He has requested your presence.
What for?
He wouldn't say.
He didn't inform the Jedi Council? That's unusual, isn't
All
it?
of this is unusual, okay? It is making me feel uneasy. You're probably aware that relations between the Council and the Chancellor are stressed.
I know the Council has grown wary of the Chancellor's power. Mine also, for that matter. Aren't we all working together to save the Republic? Why all the distrust?
Anakin, hey. The Force grows dark, Anakin. And we are all affected by it. Be wary of those feelings.
Later, Anakin stands with Palpatine at his window, overlooking the vastness of Coruscant.
Anakin, this afternoon the Senate is going to call on me to take direct control of the Jedi Council.
The Jedi will no longer report to the Senate?
They will report to me, personally. The Senate is too unfocused to conduct a war. This will bring a quick end to things.
I agree, but the Jedi Council may not see it that way.
There are times when we must all endure adjustments to the Constitution in the name of security.
Strap in, folks. Strap in.
With all due respect, sir, the Council is in no mood for more constitutional amendments.
Thank you, my friend. But in this case, I have no choice. The war must be won.
Well, everyone will agree on that.
Anakin, I've known you since you were a small boy. I have advised you over the years when I could. I am very proud of your accomplishments. You have won many battles the Jedi Council thought were lost, and you saved my life. I hope you trust me, Anakin.
Of course.
I need your help, son.
What do you mean?
I fear the Jedi. The Council keeps pushing for more control. They're shrouded in secrecy and obsessed with maintaining their autonomy. Ideals. I find simply incomprehensible in a democracy.
I can assure you that the Jedi are dedicated to the values of the Republic, sir.
Nevertheless, their actions will speak more loudly than their words. I'm depending on you.
Well, for what? I don't understand.
To be the eyes, the ears, and the voice of the Republic. Anakin, I'm appointing you to be my personal representative on the Jedi Council.
Me? A master? I'm overwhelmed, sir, but the Council elects its own members. They will never accept this.
I think they will. They need you more than you need them.
Padme, Bail Organa, and the Senators Mon Mothma, Fang Ear, Tur Ternil, and Gideon Danu sit in the Senator's office chamber.
Now that he has control of the Jedi Council, the Chancellor has appointed governors to oversee all star systems in the Republic.
When did this happen?
The decree was posted this morning.
Do you think he will dismantle the Senate?
Oh, why bother? As a practical matter, the Senate no longer exists.
The Constitution is in shreds. Amendment after amendment, executive directives, sometimes a dozen in one day.
We can't let 1,000 years of democracy disappear without a fight.
Everyone looks at each other, a little worried at the implications of what was just said.
What are you suggesting?
I apologize. I didn't mean to sound like a separatist.
Oh, we are not separatists trying to leave the Republic. We are loyalists trying to preserve democracy in the Republic!
It has become increasingly clear to many of us that the Chancellor has become an enemy of democracy.
I can't believe it's come to this. Chancellor Palpatine is one of my oldest advisors. He served as my ambassador when I was queen. Do you remember that when I was queen? Do you remember when I was
Senator.
I voted for you.
Oh,
Senator,
thank you so
Senator.
much. I remember that.
I fear you have underestimated the power amount of corruption that has taken hold in the Senate.
Oh, the Chancellor has played the Senate well. They know where the power lies, and they will do whatever it takes to share in it. Palpatine has become a dictator, and we have helped him do it!
We can't sit around debating any longer. We have decided to do what we can do to stop it. Mon Mothma and I... Mon Mothma, yeah. And I are putting together an organization.
Oh, say no more. Senator Organa. I understand this. At this point, it's better to leave some things unsaid.
Yes, I agree. And we must not discuss this thing with anyone without everyone in this group agreeing.
Yes, that means those closest to you, even family. No one can be told.
Agreed.
Anakin stands pensively in the front of the Jedi Council chambers. The door opens, Anakin enters and stands in the middle of the room. He is surrounded by the Jedi Council, Mace Windu, Eth Koth, Obi-Wan, Yoda, the holograms of Plo Koon, and Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Oh, Anakin Skywalker! We have approved your appointment to the Council as the Chancellor Personal Representative.
I will do my best to uphold the principles of the Jedi Order.
Allow this appointment lightly, the Council does not. Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
You are on this Council, but we do not grant you the rank of Master.
What? How can you do this? This is outrageous! It's unfair! I am more powerful than any of you. How can you be on the Council and not be a master?
Take a seat, young Skywalker!
Forgive me, Master.
Anakin goes and sits in one of the empty seats. Everyone is embarrassed.
So, anyway, we've surveyed all systems in the Republic and have found no sign of General Grievous.
Hiding in the outer rim, Grievous says. The outlying systems you must sweep.
It may take time. We do not have many ships to spare.
Yeah, we cannot take ships from the front line.
And yet it would be fatal for them to allow the droid armies to regroup.
Master Kenobi, our spies contact you must, and then wait.
Oh, and what about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Yeah, it's critical we send an attack group there immediately.
He's right. That system we cannot afford to lose. It's the main navigation route for the southwestern quadrant.
I know that system well. It would take us little time to drive the droids off that planet.
Skywalker, your assignment is here with the Chancellor, and Kenobi must find General Grievous.
What? No. Go I will. Good relations with the Wookiees I have. Boop, 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 doo.
It is settled then. Yoda will take a battalion of clones to reinforce the Wookiees on Kashyyyk, and may the Force be with us all.
Anakin and
See you
Obi-Wan
later.
walk through one of the massive Jedi Temple hallways. Anakin is furious.
What kind of nonsense is this? Put me on the Council and not make me a master? That's never been done in the history of the Jedi. It's
Right.
insulting.
Right. We're gonna, hey. Calm down, Anakin, okay? All right, you have been given a great honor to be on the council. At your age, it has never happened before. Just, okay, hey. Listen to me. Listen to me closely, Anakin. The fact of the matter is you are too close to the Chancellor. The council doesn't like it when he interferes with Jedi affairs.
I swear to you, I did not ask to be put on the council.
But it's what you wanted, and your friendship with Chancellor Palpatine seems to have paid off.
That has nothing to do with this.
Anakin. Okay, regardless of how it happened, you find yourself in a delicate situation.
You mean divided loyalties?
I warned you there was tensions between the council and the chancellor. It's very clear why didn't you listen? You walked right into it.
Well, the council's upset. I'm the youngest ever served.
No, it's not. Anakin, I worry you speak of jealousy and pride. Those are not Jedi thoughts. Those are dangerous, dark thoughts.
Master, you of all people should have confidence in my abilities. I know where my loyalties lie.
I hope so.
I sense there's more to this talk than you're saying.
Anakin, the only reason the council has approved your appointment is because the chancellor trusts you.
And?
Anakin, look, I am on your side. I didn't want to see you put in this situation.
What situation?
The council wants you to report all of the chancellor's dealings. They want to know what he's up to.
They want me to spy on the chancellor? That's treason!
We are at war, Anakin. The Jedi Council is sworn to uphold the principles of the Republic, even if the chancellor does not.
Why didn't the council give me this assignment when we were in session?
The assignment is not on record. The council asked me to approach you on this personally.
Chancellor's not a bad man, Obi-Wan. He befriended me. He's watched out for me ever since I've arrived here.
And that's why you must help us, Anakin. Our allegiance is to the Senate, not to the leader who has managed to stay in office long after his term has expired.
Master, the Senate demanded that he stay longer.
Yes, but use your feelings, Anakin. Something is out of place.
You're asking me to do something against the Jedi Code, against the Republic, against a mentor, and a friend. That's what's out of place here. Why are you asking this of me?
The council is asking
you. Yoda, Mace, and Obi-Wan ride in a gunship as it heads for the clone landing platform. Mace and Obi-Wan are sitting.
Anakin did not take to his assignment with much enthusiasm.
Too much under the sway of the Chancellor he is. Much anger there is in him. Too much pride in his powers.
Yeah, it's very dangerous putting them together. I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
Oh, he'll be all right. I trust him with my life, so.
I wish I did.
With all due respect, Master, okay? Is he not the chosen one? Is he not here to destroy the Sith and bring balance to the Force?
So the prophecy says.
A prophecy that misread could have been.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Nope, he won't let me down. Nope, he won't let me down. Hey, guess what? Never has, never will.
Okay.
Love him.
Okay, I hope right you are. And now, destroy the droid armies on Kashyyyk, I will. May the Force be with you.
The gunship lands and the ramp lowers. Yoda exits, Mace and Obi-Wan stand, give him a brief bow, and then take off.
Padme's speeder pulls up to her apartment. Captain Typho escorts Padme onto the veranda where two handmaidens and C-3PO are waiting. Padme turns to Captain Typho.
Where are you? Right here. Oh, hi. Thank you. Thank you, Captain.
Hey, rest well, my lady.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Captain Typho gets back into the speeder and disappears into the cityscape. The handmaidens approach Padme as the shadow of a figure moves in the background.
I'll be up a while.
Yes, my lady.
C-3PO stands confused as the handmaidens turn and exit.
Anything I might do for you, my lady?
Oh, yes. Make sure all the security droids are working. Thank you. 3PO?
Yes, but of course.
The golden droid turns and exits. Padme stands and watches the sunset. The shadowy figure moves towards her.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, God! You startled me.
How are you feeling?
He keeps kicking.
He? Why do you think it's a boy?
Motherly intuition.
Whoa! With a kick that strong, it's got to be a girl.
Oh, you said girl. I thought you'd say boy. I heard about your appointment, Anakin. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I may be on the council, but they refuse to accept me as Jedi Master.
Patience. In time, they will recognize your skills.
They still treat me as if I were a Padawan learner. They fear my power. That's the problem.
Anakin?
Sometimes I wonder what's happening to the Jedi Order. I think this war is destroying the principles of the Republic.
Have you ever considered that we may be on the wrong side?
What do you mean?
What if the democracy we thought we were serving no longer exists, and the Republic has become the very evil we have been fighting to destroy?
I don't believe that. And you are sounding like a separatist.
Anakin, this war represents a failure to listen. Now you're closer to the Chancellor than anyone. Please, please, ask him to stop the fighting and let diplomacy resume.
Don't ask me to do that, Padme. Make a motion in the Senate where that kind of request belongs. I'm not your errand boy. I'm not anyone's errand boy.
Whoa. Hey, what is it?
Nothing.
Don't do this. Don't shut me out. Let me help you.
You can't help me. I am trying to help you.
But I want to help you.
But I'm the one who does the helping in this marriage. I sense there are things you're not telling me.
I sense there are things you are not.
Oh,
do you know what I'm going to
this
say?
again? Yeah.
Telling me.
Okay.
Well, hold me like you did. Not on the boobies.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Your robot hand didn't know what was happening. Hold me like you did by the lake on Naboo so long ago when there was nothing but our love. No politics, no plotting, no war.
Later that night at the Coruscant Galaxy's Opera House, Anakin runs up the stairs, through the hallway, and enters Palpatine's box, where the Chancellor is sitting watching the Mon Calamari ballet, Squid Lake.
You wanted to see me, Chancellor?
Yes. Anakin, come closer. I have good news. Our clone intelligence units have discovered the location. Have discovered the location of General Grievous's. He is hiding in the Utapau system.
At last, we'll be able to capture that monster and end this war.
Well, I would worry about the collective wisdom of the Council if they didn't select you for this assignment. You are the best choice by far, but they can't always be trusted to do the right thing.
They try.
Sit down, Anakin. You know, I'm not able to rely on the Jedi Council. If they haven't included you in their plot, they soon will.
I'm not sure I understand.
You must sense what I have come to suspect. The Jedi Council want control of the Republic. They're planning to betray them.
I don't think.
Anakin, search your feelings. You know, don't you?
I know they don't trust you.
Or the Senate, or the Republic, or democracy for that matter.
I have to admit, my trust in them has been shaken.
Why? They asked you to do something that made you feel dishonest, didn't they? They asked you to spy on me, didn't they?
I don't know what to say.
Remember back to your early teachings, Anakin. All those who gain power are afraid to lose it, even the Jedi.
But the Jedi used their powers for good.
Good is a point of view, Anakin. And the Jedi point of view is not the only valid one. The Dark Lords of the Sith believe in security and justice also. Yet they are considered by the Jedi to be
evil?
From a Jedi's point of view. The Sith and the Jedi are similar in almost every way, including their quest for greater power. The difference between the two is the Sith are not afraid of the dark side of the Force. That is why they are more powerful.
The Sith rely on their passion for their strength. They think inward, only about themselves.
And the Jedi don't.
The Jedi are selfless. They only care about others.
Or so you have been trained to believe. Why is it then that they have asked you to do something you feel is wrong?
I'm not sure it's wrong.
Have they asked you to betray the Jedi Code? The Constitution? A friendship? Your own values? Think. Consider their motives. Keep your mind clear of assumptions. The fear of losing power is a weakness of both the Jedi and the Sith.
Anakin is deep in thought.
The tail. More of a tragedy, really, of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
He could actually save people from death?
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
What happened to him?
He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Plagueis never saw it coming. It's ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
On Kazook, a Wookiee catamaran flanked by Wookiee helicopters approaches the tree housing the hologram area. Yoda speaks to the various Jedi via hologram.
Palpatine thinks General Gravy Sauce is on Utapau. We've had no reports of this from our agents.
How could the Chancellor have come by this information and we know nothing about it? We've had contact with Brian Papanoda and he said no one was there.
A partial message was intercepted in a diplomatic packet from the chairman of Utapau.
Act on this we must. The capture of General Grievous, French planet, will end this war. Quickly and decisively we should proceed.
Does everyone agree?
All the Jedi concur.
Sure.
The Chancellor has requested that I lead the campaign.
The Council will make up its own mind who is to go, not the Chancellor.
Yeah! This decision is ours to make.
A master is needed with more experience.
Given our resources, I recommend we send only one Jedi. Master Kenobi.
Me?
He was not so successful the last time he met Grievous.
Obi-Wan throws Anakin a dirty look.
Oh.
Oh, no offense, Master. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh, no, you're right. You're quite right. But, I do have the most experience with this type of combat.
Obi-Wan, my choices.
Yeah, I concur. Master Kenobi
I guess
should
if you
go.
insist.
Very well. Council is adjourned. Obi-Wan, prepare to clone brigades as quickly as you can. If this report is true, there's no telling how many battle droids he may have with him.
Yoda gets out of his chair and walks to the edge of the platform.
The droids have started to up their main power generators.
Then now the time is, Commander.
Yes, sir.
The battle begins.
Padme's apartment building is surrounded by the smog-shrouded city of Coruscant. Padme and Obi-Wan sit on one of their couches.
Yeah. Has Anakin been to see you?
Yeah, several times.
Okay.
Oh,
Several.
I was so happy to hear he was accepted on the Jedi Council.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
that was good.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is impatient and strong-willed and very opinionated, but gifted. Very, truly gifted.
Okay. You're not just here to say hello. Something is wrong, isn't it?
Okay, you should have been a Jedi, Padme.
Okay, well, you're not very
Clever.
good at hiding your feelings.
It's it is Anakin. It's Anakin. He has become moody and detached, and he's been put in a difficult position as the Chancellor's representative. But I think it's more than that, and I was hoping maybe, like, he talked to you.
I don't know why he would talk to me about his work.
Okay, neither of you are very good at hiding your feelings.
Okay. Don't give me that. That's the look. I didn't want it. But you gave it to me.
I know how
Don't
he feels
give it.
about you.
What did he say?
Nothing. He didn't have to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, stop. I know you both too well. I can see you two are in love, Padme. Okay? I'm worried about him, and I fear your relationship has confused him.
No.
He's changed considerably since we returned.
Oh.
So. Okay.
You're gonna start to leave, are
Yeah.
you?
Well,
Don't wait a second.
hey, listen, Padme.
Yes.
Padme.
What?
Sorry.
You started to leave. Why?
Listen, I'm not telling the council about any of, Yes. I'm not going to tell the council about any of this, okay? I hope I didn't upset you. We're friends.
Okay.
I care about both of you.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you, Obi-Wan. Thank you, Obi-Wan.
Hey, please just, do what you can to help him. Okay, so, no.
Later, Padme, Mon Mothma, and 5 other senators, Bana, Brimu, Fang, Zar, Chi, Ikwe, Gideon, Tanu, Bail Organa, sit in Padme's living room. C-3PO serves drinks to the guests.
We cannot let this turn into another war.
Absolutely. That is the last thing we want.
We're hoping to form an alliance in the Senate to stop the Chancellor from further subverting the Constitution. That's all.
I know a Jedi. I feel it would be wise to consult.
I don't know, Doc. That would be kind of dangerous.
We don't know where the Jedi stand in all this.
I only wish to discuss this with one I trust.
Going against the Chancellor without support of the 1% of the Jedi is risky.
The Jedi aren't any happier with the situation than we are.
Patience, Senator.
We have so many senators on our side. I mean, surely that will persuade the swing states, the Chancellor.
Too soon.
Not soon enough, if you ask me.
Well, when you present that petition of the 2000, Doc, to the Chancellor, things may change. Ain't I a stinker?
Let us see what we can accomplish in the Senate before we include any Jedi.
Padme takes a deep breath in frustration and disappointment.
Good meeting, guys.
Anakin and Obi-Wan walk onto a landing platform where thousands of clone troopers are being loaded onto a massive Republic assault ship.
You're gonna need me on this one, Master.
Oh, I agree. However, it may turn out just to be a wild bantha chase.
Obi-Wan starts to turn and leave. Anakin calls him back.
Master! I've disappointed you. I've not been very appreciative of your training. I have been arrogant, and I apologize. I've just been so frustrated with the Council. Your friendship means everything to me.
You are strong and wise, Anakin, and I am very proud of you. I've trained you since you were a small boy. I've taught you everything you know.
Yeah.
And you have become a far greater Jedi than I ever could have hoped to be. Okay, so whatever. Oh, shut up. And you have saved my life more times than I can remember. But be patient, Anakin. It won't be long before the Council makes you a Jedi Master.
Obi-Wan starts down the ramp again, then turns back.
Oh, don't worry. I have enough clones to make it back through 3 systems the size of you. Say it with me. Utapa. I think I'll be able to handle this situation even without your help.
Well, there's always a first time.
Okay. Okay.
Obi-Wan, may the Force be with you.
Goodbye, old friend, and hey, may the Force be with you.
Later, Palpatine greets Anakin, who has been waiting for him.
Well, Anakin, did you see your friend off?
He will soon have Grievous' head.
We can only hope the Council didn't make a mistake.
The Council was very sure in its decision.
They enter the main hallway of the Senate office building. They pass several senators, including Representative Jar Jar Binks from Naboo.
Oh, I'm so sad this is the last time I get to do this. Oh, but hello, Annie. Woohoo! Good to see you, sir.
Hi, Jar Jar.
Oopsin', hoo-hoo. The Chancellor. Sorry, Your Highness, sir.
There are rumors in the Senate about Master Kenobi. Many believe he is not fit for this assignment.
Not fit? Why would anyone think that?
Well, they say his mind has become fogged by the influence of a certain female senator.
That's ridiculous. Who?
No one knows who she is. Only that she is a senator.
No. It's impossible. I would know.
Sometimes the closest are the ones who cannot see. Idle Senate gossip is rarely true and never accurate. I'm sure your master will do fine.
That's a series wrap on Jar Jar Binks, folks. Later, Anakin is in the living room of Padme's apartment working. He sits on the same couch where Obi-Wan was sitting earlier.
I sense someone familiar. Obi-Wan's been here, hasn't he?
He came by this morning.
What did he want?
Well, he's worried about you.
You told him about us, didn't you?
He's your best friend, Anakin. He says you're under a lot of stress.
Oh, and he's not?
You have been moody lately.
I am not moody!
Anakin, don't do this again.
I don't know. I feel lost.
Lost? What do you mean? You're always so sure of yourself. I don't understand.
Obi-Wan and the Council don't trust me.
They trust you with their lives. Obi-Wan loves you as a son.
Something is happening.
I'm not the Jedi I should be. I'm one of the most powerful Jedi, but I'm not satisfied. I want more, and I know I shouldn't.
You expect too much of yourself.
They stop in front of the window in the bedroom. Anakin puts his hand on her belly.
Get it, get it. Touch it.
I have found
Yes.
a way to save you
Save me.
from my nightmares.
Is that what's bothering you?
I won't lose you, Padme.
I'm not going to die in childbirth, Annie. I promise you.
No. No. I promise you. I am becoming so powerful with my new knowledge of the Force, I will be able to keep you from dying.
Okay, well, you don't need more power, Anakin. I believe you can protect me against anything, just as you are. And I need it because I'm a woman. Thank you.
Obi-Wan blasts out of hyperspace and heads for the planet Utapau. A local administrator, Tyon Medan, comes out to greet him. On a ledge above the landing platform, General Grover's bodyguards watch as they talk.
Greetings, young Jedi. What brings you to our remote sanctuary?
Unfortunately, the war.
Oh.
Sad.
Well, there is no war here unless you brought it with you.
Okay. Well, with your kind permission, I should like to use your city as base as I search the nearby systems for General Grievous.
Tyon Medan leans close to Obi-Wan and speaks very quietly.
He's here! He's here! We're being held hostage. They are watching us.
I understand.
The 10th level, the thousands. There are thousands of droids, the battle droids, thousands of them.
Tell your people to take shelter. If you have warriors, now is the time.
Obi-Wan starts back towards his starfighter as Tyon Medan leaves the landing platform. His astro unit, R4G9, turns to him.
G9, take the fighters back to the ship. I'm staying here. Tell Cody I've made contact.
The little astro droid beeps a reply. On a high balcony, Tyon Medan looks down on the landing platform. A few steps behind him stands one of General Grover's bodyguards. They watch the canopy lower.
I told you, all he wanted was fuel.
I say, what was his name?
I don't know, he didn't say.
Okay.
They watch as the blue Jedi fighter takes off. Obi-Wan also watches the ship take off, hiding in the hallway. He quietly moves farther into the city and comes across a corral filled with about half a dozen dragon-like lizards. Obi-Wan walks up to the wranglers and uses the Force with his slight hand movements.
I need transport.
You need transportation.
Get it for me.
I'll get it for you.
Obi-Wan walks along the line of dragon lizards, checking out each one. He looks at their teeth, legs, etc. Finally, he pats one on the neck.
Oh, this one.
Boga? She answers to Boga.
Good girl, Boga.
Obi-Wan swings onto the back of the lizard. Boga rears up on her hind legs and climbs the wall of the sheer cliff and starts moving up towards the 10th level.
Hi, Boga.
Deep within the planet, General Grievous stands before the Council of Separatists. Obi-Wan hides above the assembly and watches intently.
It won't be long before the armies of the Republic track us here. I'm sending you to the Mustafar system in the outer rim. It is a volcanic planet which generates a great fucking deal of scanning interference. You will be safe there.
Safe? Chancellor Palpatine managed to escape your grip, General, without Count Dooku. I have doubts about your ability to keep us safe, especially waving those damn things around.
Be thankful, Viceroy. You have not found yourself
in my grip. Your ship is waiting.
Obi-Wan removes his cloak and jumps down behind the general.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. You are a bold one. I find your behavior bewildering. Surely you realize you're doomed.
100 battle droids surround Obi-Wan and General Grievous. Obi-Wan looks around and then walks right up to General, and they stare each other down for a moment. The battle droids move towards Obi-Wan.
Your move.
Back away! I will deal with this Jedi alone, the slime, myself. You fool. I have been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku himself. Attack Kenobi!
His arms separate and grab all 4 lightsabers on his belt. His forearms create a flashing display of swordsmanship.
You forget I trained the Jedi that defeated Count Dooku.
They fight across the control room as the battle droid sharpshooters try to pick off the Jedi. Obi-Wan mounts a ferocious counterattack and cuts off one of Grievous's hands. Oh. On the far wall of the sinkhole, clones can be seen rappelling into balconies.
I may not defeat you droids, but my troops certainly will.
Army or not, you must realize you are doomed.
Oh, I don't think so.
20 clones suddenly rappel into the entrance of the control center, ray guns blazing. Chaos! Laser bolts fly everywhere as the droids return fire. The general jumps onto a wheel scooter and takes off down the wall of the sinkhole. Obi-Wan whistles for his lizard Boga, who runs to him. Obi-Wan jumps and the chase begins.
The sun is setting on Coruscant as the lights come on in a massive Senate office building. The sky is red. Palpatine listens to the delegation from the Senate. Anakin stands to one side.
I understand your reservations completely, Senator, and I assure you the appointment of governors will in no way compete with the duties of the Senate.
May I take it then that there will be no further amendments to the Constitution?
I want this terrible conflict to end as much as you do, my lady. And when it does, I guarantee an immediate return to democracy.
You are pursuing a diplomatic solution to the war, then?
You must trust me to do the right thing, Senator. That is why I am here.
But surely...
I have said I will do what is right. That should be enough for your committee.
On behalf of the delegation of 2,000... I thank you, Chancellor.
Well, I thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Yes, thank
Senator.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Padme gives Anakin a frustrated look, then turns and exits with the other senators. Palpatine turns to Anakin.
Their sincerity is to be admired, although I sense there is more to their request than they are telling us.
What do you mean?
They are not to be trusted.
Surely Senator Amidala can be trusted.
These are unstable times for the Republic, Anakin. Some see instability as an opportunity. Senator Amidala is hiding something. I can see it in her eyes.
I'm sure you're mistaken.
Well, I'm surprised your Jedi insights are not more sensitive to such things.
I simply don't sense betrayal in Senator Amidala, okay?
Yes, you do. But you don't seem to want to admit it. There is much conflict in you, Anakin.
That evening, in the Jedi War Room,
Master Windu, may I interrupt? General Kenobi has made contact with General Grievous, and we have begun our attack.
Thank you, Commander Anakin. Deliver this report to the Chancellor. His reaction will give us a clue to his intentions.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor.
If he does not give up his emergency powers after the destruction of Grover, then he should be removed from office.
That could be a dangerous move. The Jedi Council would have to take control of the Senate in order to secure a peaceful transition.
And replace the Congress with senators who are not filled with greed and corruption. You're going to say it with me. Corruption.
Corruption? Yeah.
Corruption.
Dude.
Yeah, corruption.
Corruption.
Oh, wow.
To a dark place, this line of thought will carry us. Great care we must take.
In the Chancellor's office, Anakin brings news to Palpatine.
Chancellor, we've just received a report from Master Kenobi. He has engaged General Grover.
We can only hope that Master Kenobi is up to the challenge.
I should be there with him.
It is upsetting to me to see that the Council doesn't seem to fully appreciate your talents. Don't you wonder why they won't make you a Jedi Master?
I wish I knew. More and more, I get the feeling that I am being excluded from the Council. I know there are things about the Force that they are not telling me.
They don't trust you, Anakin. They see your future. They know your power will be too strong to control. Anakin, you must break through the fog of lies the Jedi have created around you. Let me help you to know the subtleties of the Force.
How do you know the ways of the Force?
My mentor taught me everything about the Force, even the nature of the dark side.
You know the dark side?
Anakin, if one is to understand the great mystery, one must study all its aspects, not just the dogmatic, narrow view of the Jedi. If you wish to become a complete and wise leader, you must embrace a larger view of the Force.
Be careful of the Jedi, Anakin.
They fear you. In time, they will destroy you. Let me train you.
I won't be a pawn in your political game. The Jedi are my family.
Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi. Learn to know the dark side of the Force, Anakin, and you will be able to save your wife from certain death.
What did you say? What did you say?
Use my knowledge, I beg you.
You're a Sith Lord.
Hey! I know what has been troubling you. Listen to me. Don't continue to be a pawn of the Jedi Council. Ever since I've known you, you've been searching for a life greater than that of an ordinary Jedi. A life of significance, of conscience.
You're wrong!
Are you going to kill me?
I would certainly like to.
I know you would. I can feel your anger. It gives you focus, makes you stronger.
I'm gonna turn you over to the Jedi Council.
Well, of course you should. But you're not sure of their intentions, are you? What if I am right and they are plotting to take over the Republic?
Then I will quickly discover the truth of all this.
You have great wisdom, Anakin. Know the power of the dark side. The power to save Padme. I'm not going anywhere. You have time to decide my fate. Perhaps you'll reconsider and help me rule the galaxy for the good of all.
On Utapau, there's a great battle between clones and droids. Obi-Wan catches up with General Grape Juice, and they race out of the tunnel system and onto the landing platform. They do some stuff. There's a scooter. There's Obi-Wan. They get a furious fight. Obi-Wan struggles to avoid the deadly blows. The stomach plate is loose. Obi-Wan grabs his stomach plate, rips it off, revealing the alien life form's guts, encased in a bag in the droid's chest. The general grabs Obi-Wan, hoists him over his head, and tosses him across the platform. Obi-Wan dangles off the edge. The droid charges, but at the last second, Obi-Wan uses the Force to retrieve the droid's laser pistol. He fires several blasts in the stomach area of the alien droid, who explodes from the inside out. The smoldering droid falls to the ground. Obi-Wan has killed General Garfield.
So uncivilized. Back on Coruscant, Mace and the Jedi are preparing to board a gunship to the Chancellor's office. Anakin enters the hangar.
Master Windu, I must talk with you.
What is it, Skywalker? We are in a hurry. We have just received word that Obi-Wan has destroyed General Grievous. We are on our way to make sure the Chancellor returns emergency powers back to the Senate.
He won't give up his power. I have just learned a terrible truth. I think Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord.
A Sith Lord?
Yes. The one we have been looking for.
How do you know this?
He knows the ways of the Force. He has been trained to use the dark side.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Then our worst fears have been realized. We must move quickly if the Jedi Order is to survive.
Master, the Chancellor is very powerful. You'll need my help if you're going to arrest him.
Well, for our own good, stay out of this affair. I sense a great deal of confusion in you, young Skywalker. There's much fear that clouds your judgment.
I must go, Master.
No! If what you told me is true, you have gained my trust. But for now, remain here.
Yes, Master.
Wait for us in the council chamber until we return.
Yes, Master.
Anakin watches as the Jedi leave in their ship.
I can't do this. I can't let her die.
Anakin rushes to his speeder. The hangar doors open and he lifts off.
Yeah.
The sky is still blue as a Jedi gunship lands at the Senate office building landing platform. Mace Windu and the Jedi, like gunfighters out of the Old West, walk through the massive hallway. They storm into the Chancellor's office.
Yeah. No. Master Windu, I take it General Grievous has been destroyed then? I must say, you're here sooner than expected.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you are under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet!
Palpatine stands. A laser sword appears out of his cloak sleeve, and he spins towards the Jedi.
It's treason, then.
Mace Windu and the Sith Lord fight their way down the hallway and into the main office area. In the heat of the battle, Mace Windu cuts out the window behind the Chancellor's desk, and it crashes away. Mace is forced out onto the ledge. 20 stories up, Anakin arrives to see them fighting on the precipice.
You are under arrest, my lord!
What? Do I say something? Where is it? Anakin, I told you it would come to this. I was right. The Jedi are taking over.
No, you old fool! The president of the Sith will never return! You old fool! The president of the Sith will never return! Your plot to regain control of the Republic is over! You have lost.
No, you will die.
What?
Palpatine raises his hands and lightning bolts shoot out. They are blocked by Mace's lightsaber. And Palpatine is pushed against the windowsill.
That got in my mouth, dude!
He is a traitor, Anakin!
Stop him! Stop him! He's a traitor, dude!
Come to your senses, boy! The Jedi are in revolt! They will betray you, just as they have betrayed me!
Arr! You're on a good guy!
You are not one of them, Anakin! Don't let him kill me!
Where did you go?
I'm just top of 68!
Oh, 68! Oh! He's the traitor! Stop him!
I am your pathway to power! I have the power to save the one you love! You must choose! You must stop him!
Don't listen to him, Anakin!
Help me! Don't let him kill me! I can't hold on any longer!
Mace pushes Palpatine out on the edge of the ledge. As the Jedi moves closer, the bolts from Palpatine's hands begin to arch back on him. The Chancellor's face begins to twist and distort. His eyes become yellow as he struggles to intensify his powers.
I can't. I give up. Help me. I am weak. I'm too weak. Don't kill me. I give up. I'm dying. I can't hold on any longer.
You Sith disease! I'm going to end its stuff on it this once and for all!
You can't kill him, Master. He must stand trial.
He has too much control of the Senate and the courts. He is too dangerous to be kept alive, dude.
I'm too weak. Don't kill me, please.
It is not the Jedi way.
Mace raises his sword to kill the Chancellor.
Please don't.
I need him.
Please don't.
No!
Just as Mace is about to slash Palpatine, Anakin steps in and cuts off the Jedi's lightsaber hand. As Mace stares in shock, Palpatine springs to life. The full force of Palpatine's powerful bolts blast Mace. He attempts to deflect them with his one good hand, but the force is too great. He is flung out the window and falls 20 stories to his death. No more screams, no more moans. Palpatine lowers his arm.
Unlimited
His face has changed into a terrible mask of evil. Anakin looks on in horror as Palpatine tackles.
What have I done?
You are fulfilling your destiny, Anakin. Become my apprentice. Learn to use the dark side of the Force.
I will do whatever you ask.
Good.
Just help me save Padme's life. I can't live without her. I won't let her die. I want the power to stop death.
To cheat death is a power only one has achieved. But if we work together, I know we can discover the secret.
I pledge myself to your teachings, to the ways of the Sith.
Great. Good. Good. The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith you will become. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth. Vader.
Wow. Thank you, my master.
Rise, Darth Vader.
On Kazook, Yoda winces, closes his eyes, and holds his head. He feels a disturbance in the Force.
Damn it. What page? 70.
You're almost there, Master.
Because the Council did not trust you, my young apprentice, I believe you are the only Jedi with no knowledge of this plot. When the Jedi learn what has transpired here, they will kill us along with all the senators.
I agree. The Jedi's next move will be against the Senate.
Every single Jedi, including your friend, Obi-Wan Kenobi, is now an enemy of the Republic. You understand that, don't you?
Oh, I understand, Master.
We must move quickly. The Jedi are relentless. If they are not all destroyed, it will be civil war without end. First, I want you to go to the Jedi Temple. We will catch them off balance. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Only then will you be strong enough with the dark side to save Padme.
And what about the other Jedi spread across the galaxy?
Their betrayal will be dealt with. After you have killed all the Jedi in the temple, go to the Mustafar system. Wipe out Viceroy Gundry and the other separatist leaders. Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy, and we shall have peace.
On Utapau, the battle between the clones and the droids rages throughout the city. Clone Commander Cody takes out his comlink and listens to the hologram of Darth Sidious as far below, Obi-Wan can be seen battling droids on a landing platform.
Just a second.
Take your time. Take your time.
Out of the shower. I forgot we'd scheduled this. So sorry. Okay. All right.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Order 66.
It will be done, my lord.
The hologram disappears and Clone Commander Cody gestures to a nearby clone trooper.
Blast him!
Suddenly, a violent volley of laser blasts from behind knocks Obi-Wan and his lizard off the platform. He looks around just in time to see his clone troops are firing on him as he falls hundreds of feet to the bottom of the water-filled sinkhole.
The sky slowly awakens on the crystal world of Magito. A battle rages. Ki-Adi-Mundi uses his lightsaber to deflect enemy fire. Clone Commander Bakara raises his troops and then gets the message on his comlink.
Commander Bakara.
You see, I'm also Commander Cody, but now I'm Bakara. And because I'm a clone, I sound like all of them. Yes, sir.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
It will be done, my lord.
The clone commander snaps the comlink closed and looks to the main plaza of the city where Ki-Adi-Mundi is leading the charge. The clones stop. Ki-Adi-Mundi turns around and is blasted by clone fire. He's killed before he can defend himself.
On Fallujah, a column of clone walkers marches across the forest floor. The strange calls of the alien forest creatures suddenly stop. The Jedi Alira Secura and her clone troopers brace for an ambush.
Steady, girl, steady. Commander Bly, do you think they're droids?
No.
Bly blasts her in the back.
Barriss Offee is cutting down a patrol of droids when a clone walking tank and 7 clone troopers round a corner and blast the Jedi away. Luminaria
walks with 8 clone troopers standing in a circle around her. Suddenly, they reveal their hidden pistols and blast her before she can react. You're both dead now.
You're both dead.
The Jedi Quinlan Voss is riding on top of a clone turbo tank when the main cannon of a second tank slowly swings to the point. Right at him fires, and Quinlan Voss disappears in a huge explosion.
On Cato Nemoidia, Plo Koon heads its ship towards a battle on a landing platform while a clone pilot watches a hologram of Darth Sidious.
Guess what? Execute Order 66.
It will be done, my lord.
There they are. Land on the nearest platform.
The 4 clone pilots with Plo Koon drop back and blast him out of the sky. Aww.
Yes, my lord.
Darth Sidious stands alone in his private office, illuminated only from a hologram projector beaming from above. A small hologram of Commander Gree stands in front of him.
Oh, boy. Here I am. Yes, my lord.
Gree. I have the most exciting news. Do you remember that thing we talked about?
Yes, my lord.
You are not going to believe this.
Tell me.
It's finally time.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my
Do you know what I'm going to say? Do you know what I'm going to say?
I do, but do it anyway.
Execute Order 66.
And do you know what I'm going to say?
What?
It will be done by law.
Chewbacca and Tarful stand on either side of Yoda as he watches the battle below. Clone Commander Gree and one officer walk on the balcony towards Yoda. When they are close enough, the clones reveal their weapons and fire. Yoda ignites his lightsaber, leaps in the air, and beheads both clones. Chewbacca and Tarful fire their weapons as more clones enter the hall. Chewbacca picks up Yoda and carries him away.
On Coruscant, Anakin walks through the Jedi Temple and enters a room full of younglings huddled in a corner.
Don't worry, she's off book.
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we gonna do?
The Jedi Temple is on fire. Large plumes of smoke billow towards the sky as Bail Organa lands his speeder. 4 clone troopers stand guard at the entrance to the temple. They lower their guns as Bail gets out of his speeder and walks towards them.
What's going on here?
Well, as you know, I'm a clone, but I'm a different branch of clone. That's why I sound different. Anyway, that's just expository. There's been a rebellion. And I'm sorry, sir, no one's allowed entry unless you want to be shot.
No.
It's time for you to leave, sir.
And so it is. Don't let a kid die.
Bail reluctantly heads back towards his speeder.
Back on Kashyyyk, clones flash their searchlights across the gloomy lake. They spot something floating in the water. It's what's left of a Wookiee catamaran, the body of a dead Wookiee. Tarful is lying across the stern of the wreckage of a flying boat. There's some movement on the boat.
Everyone, out of there!
A crazy little creature about 2 feet high pops its head over the rail. The creature is covered with mud. His long hair is frizzed out in all directions.
Wookie good. Eat Wookie, baby.
Did you find something?
It's nothing. It's nothing, baby.
It's nothing. All these Wookiees are dead. Move to the east.
Suddenly, Chewbacca climbs up behind the AT-ST clone, dripping wet, and throws the clone sergeant into the water.
Okay, it says I have to bark like Chewbacca, but I don't do impressions, so I'll give you a Star Wars joke instead, okay? Okay. My wife's leaving me because she says I do too many Star Wars puns. May divorce be with her. Okay.
I'm so glad I'm dead.
Yes. Annie is short for Anakin. Obi-Wan is short. Obi is short for Obi-Wan. And what is Luke short for? A stormtrooper. Okay. My last one. What do you call Chewbacca with chocolate in his hair? A chocolate chip Wookiee. Waka waka.
Right you are, Chewbacca, baby. Yeah, groovy.
Tarful jumps up in the boat, and the creature takes off his hair. It's Yoda.
Stink this mud does. A moment to bathe, give me.
Yoda, covered with mud, jumps into the water, then climbs out and puts his robes back on.
Were my robes on? Not far are we from the emergency ship. Quickly.
Yoda whistles and a large alien flying insect called a cancel appears. He jumps on the insect's back and they take off. The Wookiees follow on the AT-ST. They arrive at a hill where the Wookiees jump down. Chewbacca goes into a tree and pulls down one of its branches. The ground opens up and a small Wookiee escape pod rises into the field. Yoda opens the door of the pod.
Goodbye, Chewbacca. Goodbye. Chewbacca and Tarful, Miss you, I will. Good friends you are. For your help, much gratitude and respect I have.
The Wookiees bark as the Jedis climb into the Wookiee pod and takes off into the dusk sky.
On Utapau, Obi-Wan, who survived the fall, makes his way. Not sure about Boga. Sorry. Makes his way out of a cave and onto General Grievous's secret landing platform. He flies away from the planet Utapau in Grievous's tiny starfighter.
Emergency code 913. I have no contact of any frequency. Are there any Jedi out there? Anywhere?
A burst of static is heard and a fuzzy hologram image appears.
Kenobi.
I've locked on repeat.
Master Kenobi?
Senator Organa, my clone troops turned on me. I need help.
We have just rescued Master Yoda. It appears this ambush has happened everywhere. We're sending you our coordinates.
Padme stands before the window of her living room, watching the plume of smoke rise from the Jedi Temple. C-3PO enters from the bedroom.
Oh, gosh, damn it, my lady! Oh, there's a Jedi fighter docking on the veranda.
Padme rushes onto the veranda as Anakin exits his green Jedi fighter. They embrace.
I'm fine. I came to see if you and the baby were safe.
Yes. I heard there was an attack on the Jedi Temple. You can see the smoke from here. Captain Typho's here. We're safe. What happened?
What is going on? You can't be any more confused than I am, old dear.
We're all confused. It's very confusing.
Well, the situation is not good. The Jedi have tried to overthrow the Republic.
I can't believe that.
I couldn't either at first, but it's true.
What?
I saw Master Windu attempt to assassinate the Chancellor myself.
R2, something important is going on. I heard a rumor that they're going to banish all droids. Shh, quiet, not so loud. Whatever it is, we'll certainly be the last ones to do.
Anakin, what are you gonna do?
I will not betray the Republic. My loyalties lie with the Chancellor and with the Senate, and with you.
And what about Obi-Wan?
I don't know. Many Jedi have been killed. We can only hope that he's remained loyal to the Chancellor.
How could this have happened?
The Republic is unstable, Padme. The Jedi aren't the only ones trying to take advantage of the situation. There are also traitors in the Senate.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you need to distance yourself from your friends in the Senate. The Chancellor said they will be dead when this conflict is over.
What if they start an inquisition? I've opposed this war. What will you do if I become a suspect?
That won't happen. I won't let it.
Oh, Anakin. I'm afraid.
Have faith, my love. Everything will soon be set right. The Chancellor has given me a very important mission. The Separatists have gathered in the Mustafar system. I'm going there to end this war. Wait for me until I return. Things will be different. I promise.
It seems like a good time to kiss.
They kiss.
Please. Wait for me.
I will.
Anakin gets into his fighter with R2-D2 as 3PO backs away.
Well, he's under a lot of stress, R2. What do you expect? Yes, of course. Take care, my little friend.
R2 beeps a goodbye, and the fighter takes off. Padme is left alone on the veranda. She starts to cry. 3PO comes up to her.
Oh, God damn it. My lady. Is there anything I might do for you? Are you sure? A snack, perhaps?
No!
I feel so helpless.
Obi-Wan arrives at the Alderaan starship and is greeted by Yoda and Bail Organa. The three walk down the hallway.
You made it.
Master Kenobi, dark times are these. Good to see you. It is.
You were attacked by your clones also?
With the help of the Wookiees, barely escape I did.
How many other Jedi managed to survive?
heard from no one, have we?
I saw thousands of troops attack the Jedi Temple. That's why I went looking for Yoda.
So, we...
Makes sense, right?
Okay,
True.
okay,
True
okay.
it. True
Kinda closes
it.
a hole.
Just let me think. Okay, so we have not had any contact with the temple.
Why you always looking? Received a coded retreat message we have.
It requests all Jedi to return to the temple. It says that the war is over.
Okay, well then we must go back. We see if there's any stragglers. They'll fall into the trap and be killed.
It's too dangerous to return.
Suggest dismantling the coded signal, do you?
Yes, Master. There's too much at stake here, and we need a clearer picture of what has happened.
I agree. In a dark place we find ourselves, a little more knowledge might light our way.
We're receiving a message from the Chancellor's office, hon.
Send it through.
Okay.
The pilot pushes some buttons. Masamita appears on the screen.
Senator Organa?
Yeah.
You're
coming through.
Supreme Chancellor of the Republic requests your presence at a special session of Congress.
Tell the Chancellor I will be there.
Very well. He will be expecting you.
It could be a trap.
No, I don't think so. The Chancellor will not be able to control the thousands of star systems without keeping the Senate intact.
If a special session of Congress there is, easier for us to enter the Jedi Temple it will be.
Obi-Wan, Bail, and Yoda land on Coruscant. The elevator door opens and they step out.
Welcome back, Senator. May I see your clearance?
Certainly.
Thank you. You may proceed. We'll take custody of the Jedi.
It would be better if we stayed with the Senator.
You know what? It'd be better if you stayed with Senator.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bail and his aides go into the Senate. Yoda and Obi-Wan head for the Jedi Temple.
Anakin's Jedi starfighter heads for the hazy blood-red planet of Mustafar. Anakin flies over the volcanoes of Mustafar and lands his Jedi starfighter on a complex of landing platforms. His cockpit opens as R2-D2 pops out from the ship with a happy beep.
R2, stay with the ship.
R2 lets out a sad little beep and moves back towards the ship.
Welcome, Lord Vader. We've been expecting you.
Everyone in the room looks to him as he raises his hand towards a control panel, and all the exits close. The confused separatists look around in bewilderment.
What's going on?
The awesome Senate building looms over the city. The Chancellor is in the podium in the center of the vast arena giving a speech. Bail Organa walks through the hallway of the main Senate chamber. He enters the Senate pod of Naboo.
And the Jedi Rebellion has been foiled.
I was held up. What's happening?
The Chancellor has been elaborating on a plot by the Jedi to overthrow the Senate.
That's not true.
He's been presenting evidence all afternoon.
And the Senate will go along with it, just like they always do.
The remaining Jedi will be hunted down and defeated. Any collaborators will suffer the same fate. These have been trying times, but we have passed the test.
Yoda and Obi-Wan make their way through the Jedi Temple, avoiding the hundreds of clone troopers until they come across the bodies of some students.
Not even the younglings survived.
Killed not by clones, this Padawan. By a lightsaber he was.
Who could have done this?
Anakin ignites his lightsaber in the control room on Mustafar, and Newt and the others panic. Anakin, stone-faced, moves through the room like a Grim Reaper. Bodies drop everywhere. Screams are cut short as the head of the banking clan dies. Then Poggle the Lesser loses his head. Wat Tambor, Shu Mai, and the rest of the Separatists run into the conference room.
The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. Thought someone would disagree. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger.
In the hallway, Anakin cuts down droids and separatists alike. He is unstoppable. Anakin turns his head. His eyes are yellow.
The war is over. The Separatists have been defeated, and the Jedi Rebellion has been foiled. We stand on the threshold of a new beginning.
Well, this is the moment we discover if he intends to return the Republic to a democracy.
In order to ensure our security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire. For a safe and secure society, which I assure you will last for 10,000 years. An empire that will continue to be ruled by this august body and a sovereign ruler chosen for life. An empire ruled by the majority, ruled by a new constitution.
So this is how liberty dies! To thunderous applause!
We cannot let this happen.
Not now, not now, not.
Okay.
Not. There will be time.
After everyone in the main control room is dead, Anakin moves to the small conference room where Wat Tambor, Shumai, and the other separatists are hiding. Rune Hako tries to run, but is trapped by a dead end as Anakin advances.
Stop! Enough! This is not right!
Rune is cut down. Newt Gunray crawls out from under the table and opens the main door, allowing destroyer droids to enter. Wat Tambor is cut down. Along with Shumai, Newt Gunray is the last separatist leader alive.
The war is over. Lord Sidious promised us peace. Damn it out. Oh, shit.
Newt Gunray is cut down in mid-sentence.
Obi-Wan stands in a large computer area as Yoda looks on in the hatchway to the main control center.
I've recalibrated all the code warning the surviving Jedi to stay away.
Good. For the clones to discover the recalibration, a long time it will take. To change it back, longer still. Hurry.
Wait, Master? There's something you must know.
If into the security recordings you go, only pain you will find.
I must know the truth, Master.
Obi-Wan moves to a panel and flips some switches. He sees a hologram of Anakin slaughtering Jedi, including the young ones.
I told you.
No, it can't be.
Yes.
It can't be.
In the hologram, Anakin surveys the carnage as a dark-robed Sith Lord enters. Anakin turns to Darth Sidious and kneels before him.
The traitors have been taken care of, Lord Sidious. Good. Good. You have done well, my new apprentice. Do you feel your power growing?
Yes, my master.
Now, Lord Vader. Now go and bring peace to the Empire.
I can't watch anymore.
Obi-Wan switches off the hologram. The two Jedi stand in silence for a few moments.
Destroy the Sith, we must.
Send me to kill the Emperor. I will not kill Anakin.
To fight this Lord Sidious, strong enough, you are not.
He's like my brother. I can't do it.
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become. The boy you trained, gone he is, consumed by Darth Vader.
How could it have come to this?
To question, no time there is.
I don't know where the Emperor has sent him. I don't know where to look.
Use your feelings, Obi-Wan, and find him you will. Visit the new Emperor. My task is, may the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you, Master Yoda.
A DC-0052 intergalactic speeder pulls up to the veranda, landing on Padme's apartment. The cockpit opens and a hooded figure emerges. C-3PO enters the veranda and approaches the figure.
Yes, hello. How might I help you? Oh, dear. Yes, of course, Master Kenobi. My old chap, coming quickly.
Has Anakin been here?
Yes.
Right.
Right after the attack of the Jedi Temple.
Oh, Master Kenobi. Oh, Obi-Wan, thank goodness you're alive.
The Republic has fallen, Padme. The Jedi Order is no more.
I know, it's hard to believe everything to which we've dedicated our lives is gone.
I believe... I believe we have been a part of a plot hundreds of years in the making.
The Senate is still intact. There is some hope.
No.
No.
What?
Oh,
no.
my God. Oh, God.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Okay.
Padme. Babe, look at me. I'm serious. It is like over. It's over. Okay? The Sith now rule the galaxy as they did before the Republic.
The Sith?
Yeah. Okay, I'm here looking for Anakin. When was the last time that you saw him?
Yesterday.
And do you know where he is now?
No.
Padme, I need your help. He is in grave danger.
From the Sith?
From himself. Padme, Anakin has turned from the dark side.
You're wrong. What? You're wrong. How could you even say that?
I have seen the security hologram of him killing younglings.
No, not Anakin. We would never do that.
He was deceived by a lie. We all were. It appears that the Chancellor is behind everything, including the war. Palpatine is the Sith Lord we have been looking for. After the death of Count Dooku, Anakin became his new apprentice.
I don't believe you. I can't.
Padme, I must find him.
You're gonna kill him, aren't you?
He has become a very great threat.
As Padme moves to sit down, she reveals her pregnancy.
Well,
what? Shut the fuck up.
No,
Are you
won't.
serious?
Yeah. I know. I've held it in for a long time. It was really hard. I can't.
Oh my God. Is Anakin the dad? Is Anakin the father? He is, isn't he? Okay. I am so sorry.
Thank you.
Obi-Wan turns and leaves as Padme stares transfixed, not knowing what to do. She studies the Japor snippet that is hanging around her neck.
Later, a small Naboo skiff rests on a landing platform in the vast congestion of Coruscant. Padme gets out of her speeder, followed by Captain Typho and C-3PO.
My lady.
Yes.
Let me come with you.
So... You don't have to be quite that close to me. There's no danger. The fighting is over, and this is personal.
All right, as you wish.
I mean, okay.
As you wish. I could have been a daddy.
I know. Probably would have been a better choice.
Nah, I strongly disagree.
I'll be all right, Captain. All right, well, you're leaving, but that's okay. This is something I must do myself besides. 3PO will look after me.
No, fuck. Oh, dear.
Padme and 3PO board the small Naboo skiff. A shadow moves out from under the ship. It is Obi-Wan. He quickly jumps on the retracting ramp as the ship takes off. 3PO chatters away as Padme breaks down in tears, the painful reality sinking in.
Oh, let it out. Just get it out.
Oh, God.
Oh, green light. Do you know what? I think I'm beginning to get the hang of this flying business.
A hologram of Anakin appears before Palpatine in his office at the bottom of the Senate arena.
The Separatists are taken care of, my master.
It is finished then. You have restored peace and justice to the galaxy. You have done well, Lord Vader.
Thank you, my master.
Send a message to the ships of the Trade Federation. Tell them the Separatist leaders have been wiped out. Grievous and Dooku have been destroyed. All droid units must shut down immediately.
Very good, my lord.
Anakin sees Padme's ship arriving on the screen, and he goes out to meet her.
Padme,
Yes?
I saw your ship.
Oh, Anakin.
It's all right. You're safe now. What are you doing out here?
I was so worried about you. Obi-Wan told me terrible things.
Oh, what things?
He said you turned to the dark side and that you, killed younglings?
Obi-Wan is trying to turn you against me.
Well, he cares about us.
Us?
He knows. He wants to help you.
Is Obi-Wan going to protect you?
I don't...
He can't. He can't help you. He's not strong enough.
Anakin, all I want is your love.
Love won't save you, Padme. Only my new powers can do that.
At what cost? You're a good person. Don't do this.
I won't lose you the way I lost my mother. I've become more powerful. See? Get it? I have become more powerful than any Jedi has ever dreamed of, and I've done it for you.
For me?
To protect you.
Come away with me. Help me raise our child. Leave everything else behind while we still can.
Don't you see? We don't have to run away anymore. I have brought peace to the Republic. I am more powerful than the Chancellor. I can overthrow him, and together, you and I can rule the galaxy. Make things the way we want them to be.
I don't, la 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 la, la 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 la. I don't believe what I'm hearing. Obi-Wan was right. You've changed.
I don't want to hear any more about Obi-Wan. The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me too.
I don't know you anymore. Anakin, ow, you're breaking my heart. I'll never stop loving you, but you are going down a path that I cannot follow.
Because of Obi-Wan?
Because of you! Because of what you've become! What you plan to do. Stop! Stop now! Come back. I love you. Hey.
Liar!
No!
You're with him. You betrayed me. You brought him here to kill me.
No, Anakin, I swear,
Anakin reaches out and Padme grabs her throat as she starts to choke.
Let her go, Anakin.
What have you and she been up to?
Let her go.
Anakin releases his grip on the unconscious Padme as she crumples to the ground.
You turned her against me.
You have done that yourself.
You will not take her from me.
Your anger and your lust for power have already done that. You have allowed the Dark Lord to twist your mind until now. Until now, you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi. I do not fear the dark side as you do. I have brought peace, justice, freedom, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire.
Don't make me kill you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
If you're not with me, you're my enemy.
Only a Sith Lord deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
You will try.
Anakin lashes out at Obi-Wan and they begin a ferocious sword fight.
Hold on.
Switch swords!
Oh, no! Quickly! Quickly!
I'll give you time to put your sword.
Tag out!
No! Oh!
Together! Hi! Hi! My uncle.
No way!
Yeah.
He came to Mustafar?
Yeah. Hey, hop in.
I'm not falling for that one, Master.
Meanwhile, Yoda enters the Chancellor's office. Darth Sidious turns in his chair.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth Sidious?
Master Yoda, you survived.
Surprised?
Your arrogance blinds you, Master Yoda. Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
The Dark Lord raises his arms and lightning bolts shoot out surrounding Yoda. Yoda is picked up and thrown across the room.
I have waited a long time for this moment, my little green friend. At last, the Jedi are no more.
Not if I have anything to say about it, Lord Shidious.
Yoda uses the Force to throw Darth Sidious back, knocking him clear over his desk and onto the floor in a heap.
At an end, your rule is, and not short enough, I must say.
Darth Sidious flies through the air, cape flapping, heading towards the exit. At the last second, Yoda flies into the exit and stops the Dark Lord.
But how?
You're so powerful you are. Why leave?
You, I
It's
did.
on now.
I'm pretty familiar with the sound, thank you. You will not stop me. Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us.
Faith in your new apprentice, misplaced may be, as is your faith in the dark side of the
Talk! No!
Their swords clash. The battle is extremely fast and furious.
Yoda unleashes a ferocious assault on Palpatine. He is deflecting the Sith Lord's lightning bolts, which begin to arc back towards the Emperor. It looks as if the Dark Lord is doomed. Yoda, we're on 96.
Let's take a dialogue break.
Destroy you! I will! Just as Master Kenobi, your apprentice will destroy you.
Palpatine reaches out with one hand, uses the Force to hurl Senate pods at Yoda, who ducks and jumps from one flying pod to another. He uses the Force to hold one pod suspended in the air, spin it, and throw it back at Palpatine, who leaps away at the last moment. Palpatine quickly turns and aims the full force of his energy bolts at the tiny green Jedi, catching him midair and throwing him back hard. Yoda is knocked off the podium and falls. Palpatine follows in his pod, and Yoda squishes his way through a mass of wires in a small chute. He talks on his comm link.
Hubby, careful timing we will need.
There aren't many troops on this side. Activate your homing beacon when you are ready.
A Senate pod with the Commander Thayer and several other clone troopers climbs to where Masa Maida and Palpatine are waiting. Beneath the main podium, 20 clone troopers search for Yoda's body.
There is no sign of his body, sir.
Then he's not dead.
Double your search.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Tell Captain KG to prepare my shuttle for immediate takeoff.
Yes, Master.
I sense Lord Vader is in danger.
Bail Organa, in his open cockpit speeder, flies along next to the roof eave of the huge Senate building. He slows and moves closer to the long row of recessed lights. Suddenly, Yoda falls out of one of the light recesses and lands in the speeder.
Into exile I must go. Failed. Into exile I must go. Failed I have.
Yoda and Bail fly into the traffic of the city.
Anakin and Obi-Wan continue their sword fight. As C-3PO carefully lifts Padme in his arms and into the Naboo skiff, while R2-D2 nervously looks on.
Where did the scripts go?
Of course.
98.
98. Perfect number, and narrator has done their line beautifully. I have failed you, Anakin. I was never able to teach you to think.
I should have known that the Jedi were plotting to take over.
From the Sith! From the Sith, Anakin! Chancellor Palpatine is evil!
From the Jedi point of view, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Well, then guess what, pal? You're lost!
This is the end for you, my master. I wish it were otherwise.
Obi-Wan jumps towards the safety of the black sandy edge of the lava river. He yells at Anakin.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power!
Don't try it!
Anakin follows, and Obi-Wan cuts his young apprentice at the knees, then cuts off his left arm in the blink of an eye. Anakin tumbles down the embankment and rolls to a stop near the edge of the lava.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! It was you who would bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Obi-Wan picks up Anakin's lightsaber and begins to walk away. He stops and looks back.
I hate you!
You were my brother, Anakin, and I loved you.
Suddenly, Anakin bursts into flames and starts screaming. Obi-Wan runs back to Padme's ship as 3PO sticks his head out the door of the skiff.
Master Kenobi, we have Miss Padme on board. Please, 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 hurry. We should leave this dreadful place.
Obi-Wan, is Anakin all right?
Obi-Wan looks at her sadly and does not answer. Padme
No?
drops back into unconsciousness. R2 watches over her. Obi-Wan rides in the co-pilot's station. 3PO drives.
Anakin crawls up the bank, his body smoking. An Imperial shuttle closes its wings and settles on the highest of the Mustafar landing platforms. A platoon of clone troopers exit the craft, followed by Darth Sidious, who discovers what remains of Anakin and checks him out.
Anakin. Anakin. There he is. He's still alive. Get a medical capsule immediately.
A medical capsule?
A medical capsule. A capsule filled with medical. This guy has no legs, one arm. He's burst into flame.
A medical capsule.
A medical capsule. It's space times. There must be such a thing.
Right away.
God damn it.
Failed to stop the Sith Lord, I have. Still much to learn there is.
Patience. You will have time. I did not. When I became one with the Force, I made a great discovery. With my training, you will be able to merge with the Force at will. Your physical self will fade away, but you will still retain your consciousness. You will become more powerful than any Sith.
Eternal consciousness.
The ability to defy oblivion can be achieved, but only for oneself. It was accomplished by a shaman of the wills. It is a state acquired through compassion, not greed.
To become one with the Force, an influence still have, a power greater than all it is.
You will learn to let go of everything. No attachment, no thought of self, no physical self.
A great Jedi Master you have become, Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's good.
Your apprentice I gratefully become.
Excuse me, Master Yoda. Obi-Wan Kenobi has made contact.
On Mustafar, the clones have placed Anakin in a medical capsule.
A medical capsule.
They float the wounded Sith Lord into the belly of an Imperial cruiser.
Obi-Wan lands at the Naboo cruiser on the landing platform. Yoda and Bail Organa are waiting as the ramp lowers, and he emerges carrying the unconscious Padme in his arms, followed by R2 and 3PO.
We'll take her to the medical center quickly.
The shuttle lands. Darth Sidious and clone troopers leave the shuttle carrying Anakin's body along in a floating medical capsule.
Polis medics work on Padme in an operating theater. Obi-Wan and one of the medical droids enter an observation room where Bail and Yoda are waiting.
Medically, she is completely healthy, but for reasons we can't explain, she's gonna die.
Wait, she's dying?
Yeah, we don't know why. She's lost the will to live. We need to operate quickly if we're gonna save the babies.
Babies? Bees, ba?
That's right. She's carrying she's got 2 buns in the oven.
Save them we must. They are our last hope.
I'm C-3PO again.
It's some kind of reproductive process, I think. I don't know. I guess they stay fucking, I guess.
Anakin, in the medical capsule, is lifted onto a table in the rehab center. Droids go to work on him, giving him new legs and new arm.
The twins are being delivered as Bail Organa, Yoda, R2, and 3PO watch. Obi-Wan is in the operating theater with Padme.
Don't give up. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Oh.
It's a son of a Sith.
I'm gonna call him Luke. Luke.
Yeah.
Luke.
Just,
okay.
yeah, you'll get used to it. Luke.
And it's a girl.
Oh. I love her hair. It came out like this. I'm gonna call her Leia.
Leah?
No, Leia. Leia.
Vader, dressed in his black body armor, lies on the table. His mask drops from above, sealing tightly. The helmet is fitted, and Vader begins breathing.
Obi-Wan leans over Padme and softly speaks to her.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you got twins, Padme. They need you. Hang on.
I can't.
Padme winces again and takes Obi-Wan's hand. She is holding Anakin's Japor snippet. And
hey.
her hand and 2 babies.
Hey,
It's
you know
hard
what?
to be a mom.
Save.
We do so
For
many
sure.
things.
Of course, save your energy.
Thank you. Obi-Wan, there is good in him. I know there is still.
A last gasp, and she dies.
Don't let me drop the babies.
That tracks for Luke, though. That makes sense.
Obi-Wan studies the necklace.
A group of medical droids are working on Anakin. Darth Sidious paces in the foreground. A droid approaches the Dark Lord.
Hello. My lord, the construction is finished. He lives.
Good. Good. Lord Vader, can you hear me?
Yes, my master. Where is Padme? I can't sense her. Is she all right?
I'm afraid she died. And somehow she won't return.
No.
It seems in your anger, you killed her.
A low groan emanates from Vader's mask. Suddenly, everything in the room begins to implode, including some of the droids.
That's impossible. I couldn't have. She was alive.
Vader screams, breaking his bonds, and steps forward, waving his hands, causing objects to fly around the room. Vader's painful screams echo throughout the center.
My stuff.
Bail Organa's Star Cruiser approaches the city of Theed. Bail Organa, Yoda, and Obi-Wan sit around a conference table.
Pregnant, she must still appear. Hidden, safe, the children must be kept.
Well, we must take them somewhere the Sith will not sense their presence.
Split up, they should be. Parent trap.
My wife and I will take the girl.
Okay. Hey.
We've always talked. What? Yeah, cool. We've always talked about adopting a baby girl. She will be loved with us.
And what of the boy?
To Tatooine? To his family send him.
You're right. I will take the child. I will watch over him, Master Yoda. Do you think Anakin's twins will be able to defeat Darth Sidious?
Strong the Force runs in the Skywalker line. Hope we can. Done it is. Until the time is right, disappear we will.
Bail leaves the conference room. Yoda stops Obi-Wan.
Hey. Master Kenobi, wait a moment.
Okay.
In your solitude on Tatooine, training I have for you.
Training?
An old friend has learned the path to immortality.
Who?
One who has returned from the netherworld out of the Force to train me. Your old master, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Shut up, Qui-Gon Jinn!
No, that's a different guy. That's not who I'm talking about is.
I'm sorry, how could he accomplish this?
The secret of the ancient order of the wills he studied. How to commune with him. I will teach you.
I will be able to talk with him?
How to join the Force. He will train you. Your consciousness you will retain. When one with the Force, even your physical self, perhaps.
Bail Organa, followed by R2 and 3PO, approaches Captain Antilles and 2 crew members.
Captain Antilles?
Yes, Your Highness.
I'm placing these droids in your care. Treat them well. Clean them up. Have the protocol droids mind wipe. C-3PO? Oh, no.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, no.
Sio Bibble walks with the other mourners. Large crowds line up in the streets as a flowered, covered coffin is drawn by 6 beautiful white beasts. Soldiers and family dignitaries follow the casket. Padme's hand clutches the Japor snippet.
A small escape pod hurls towards the swamp planet of Dagobah and disappears in the mist. The pod lands and Yoda descends the ramp, surveying the unfamiliar terrain.
On the bridge of a Star Destroyer stands the Emperor with Governor Tarkin. They are joined by Darth Vader as they look upon the huge frame structure, which is the beginning of the Death Star.
The Queen of Alderaan sits on a balcony looking out over the awesome mountains of Alderaan. Bail Organa brings her a small baby.
Obi-Wan rides up to the Moisture Farm homestead on an EOP. He dismounts and walks towards Aunt Beru. They talk for a moment, and Obi-Wan hands the baby over to the young homesteader. She walks to Uncle Owen, who is standing on the ridge nearby. Obi-Wan leaves as Owen, Beru, and the baby watch the twin suns set. The end.
Thank you guys for coming. Eric Bauza, Jeremy Carter, Mary Elizabeth Ellis, Jojo Ginn, Matt Jones, Hal Lublin, Mark McConville, Vic Michaelis, Kel Mitchell, Lorraine Newman, Haley Joel Osmond, Raka Shankar, Paul F. Tompkins, Corinne Wells, Jacob Wysocki, DTR, PTR4, Tony Hale, Chrysanthi Tan, and Ender Smith, Kristen Cybecker, Ella Moran, Star Wars Minister, Georgie Porgy's Dynasty Typewriter. Thank you guys so much. Now, wait a second. At the end of the last show, we announced the next show, right?
So what are we gonna? How are we gonna top that? What are we
Wouldn't
gonna
it
do
be
now?
cool if we announced 2 shows?
What?
Oh my goodness, guys! All right, February 2nd at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco, as part of the San Francisco Sketch Fest, we are doing the Kashyyyk Life Day Carol, which is the Star Wars holiday special. So if you're in San Francisco or whatever, it's going to be
live stream.
Yeah, we're working on potentially live streaming it. If not, the video will be up later. You can go to swliveread.com, but also March 15th, right here at Dynasty Typewriter, swliveread.com. You'll get all the links. We're going to be doing A New Hope. We don't have a name for it yet. We'll see you there. Thank you again so much. Check out the YouTube. Guys, there's posters in the hallway. Thank you again for coming.
Thanks, everybody.
May the Force be with you.
Keep going on stage?
Yeah, now you're going to go through this second door.
MUSTAFAR edition.
Oh my gosh, here we are.
Is this it? We're on. We're live right now.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jamie Flam, one of the co-owners of Dynasty Typewriter.
I'm Patrick Hotner. I'm one of the producers of the show you're about to watch tonight.
And this is our first ever pre-show live stream experience from the Dynasty lobby. Tell us about your exciting show.
I mean, should I be doing this right now? There's so much going on.
You shouldn't, but that's what makes it so
That's
exciting.
Makes it fun and cool and exciting. Show tonight, we're doing a live reading of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. We're calling it Mustafar Takes Los Angeles. It's an insane cast. You obviously know that if you're already here, but we're so excited. This is the third one we've done, and I can't wait for you to see it because there's so many surprises and weird things and truly pushing the boundaries of what Dynasty can do as a production. And it's very impressive every time they say yes when I say, hey, I have the most insane thing I'm about to ask you. And they always go yes. So I think you guys specifically are in for a treat. And also I'll say this. There are things in this live stream that will not be in the YouTube. And there are things that happen on the YouTube that were not in the live stream.
And that's what we call the Dynasty difference.
Wow. Great. You like that?
Yeah. To quote our head of production, we are lockstep right now.
That's great. And I'm so excited for everybody. It's going to be very fun. There's so many people here tonight. I don't know this man. I'm going to grab him. Come over here. What's your name?
Steven.
Steven. Have you been to one of these before? Is this your first one?
This is my first one.
Have you seen the YouTube at all, or is this just going in cold?
I watched the first two script readings, yeah.
That's amazing.
Is it true you don't know this person?
I truly don't
The
know.
intimacy is like...
If you look, my hand is like literally around him. His hand is around me. It's really amazing.
I will say, actually, to point out, too, this this line that formed,
Yeah.
it created its own kind of loop.
Yes.
That's like... speaks to the intelligence of this
It does.
audience.
Everyone here is very nice and always looking for a good time. What are you most excited for tonight? Is there a character or a moment in this movie that you like, or?
Just a lot of the comedians I like Vic Michaelis and Jacob Osaki. I know from Dropout, and I'm just excited to see them.
That's great. That's very exciting. Thank you so much for coming.
This is great. You've walked into our pre-show experience. Your name and your favorite activity.
Jennifer, I like going to shows. Yeah.
You're gonna like this a lot.
So.
I'm Lido, and I always enjoy giving suggestions that I think of about like 20 minutes prior, so that you know it's just kind of like.
What's the best suggestion you've ever given?
Well, okay, this wasn't mine, but it's just so standout that a friend of mine in high school asked an improv panel the question: if you were a cabin in the woods, what cabin would you be in? What woods would you be in? And that's, I think, the best question I've ever heard.
This is crazy! I love this!
Agree. Well, you can go on your way now. Thank you for your...
Thank you for coming.
Enjoy.
This is insane. I love this so much. What are you excited for tonight?
I'm excited for this. This is a proof of concept, something we've been working on for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm excited for all the beautiful people I'm seeing here to enjoy fucking... We can cuss.
We can cuss.
Totally can. A really good time. I'm excited for the people at home right now. And if you're watching, let's do some, ask for some interactivity.
Yeah.
What do you want to see at home? What can we show you in this lobby right now?
Question.
Thank you.
Let's show off the Dynasty merch. If you guys come to Dynasty Typewriter, there's so much merch you can buy. I'm holding this mic daintily because I was told to hold it daintily. Do you mind if we just look at this merch behind you really quick? Look at all these shirts and these hats. I like this hat so much. I have this hat at home. I wear it constantly. I've worn it to other theaters. I don't care, you know? And look at that, the Dynasty difference. There's also shirts down here that are really great. I like these guys. There's so many of them. I don't know why they have so many, but they're fun. You come to Dynasty, and one of the good things about it, among many, is there's so many good snacks. This popcorn that's being made over here is very good. There's a lot of great beers and fun things that you can put in the popcorn that I really like. I like the animal crackers.
Oh, sure.
The animal crackers are very good. We're going to go back here a little bit. We've got a lot of merch for this show. We should show off some of this merch, though. Hey, guys, we're going to show off the merch table a little bit. We've got a ton of posters. We're making this work, guys. Here, let's show these off. Look at these. We got some George Lucas Talk Show merch. We've got big posters that were made. This one's by our friend Forrest over here. We've got some fun Star Wars Minute posters. And then we've also have the posters that our very own Alex Robinson, who's one of the narrators on the show, one of the narrators on the show has made these posters, and they're rad, and they look so cool. So if you are able to come to a live show, you can also pick up one of those, which is very exciting. I know her. That's my sister. I don't know you, and I'm sorry for touching you. But you did buy a poster, and I really appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's move through here a little bit. Hi guys, how are you? How are you? Are you excited? Are you excited for tonight's show?
I'm very excited. I can't wait to debut as I won't say it.
Oh yes, Ralph has a little secret happening in the show. People don't know about that yet.
That makes it a secret. Yeah.
We're about to walk into the theater right now. Look at this, I'm on the screen right now for a different show that's happening. Isn't that exciting?
Hi, how are you? Can we ask you a question? What do you? Is your seat comfortable?
Oh, it's excellent.
Yeah.
It's excellent. We love the seats here at the Dynasty Typewriter.
You've been here before. What's like been your favorite show?
Well, we saw Phantom Menace, and then we saw. Yeah. So we're here for round 3. Yeah.
Wow. These are your biggest fans.
Guys, we're doing a live stream right now on Dynasty Typewriter. Can we wave to everybody? Can everyone? Let's all cheer. Let's hang out.
Wow. You're unafraid.
I'm unafraid. I don't care.
How many of you would say this is like your favorite venue in LA? Okay, not everyone, but that's good. That's a good sign.
How many of you is this the first live read that you've been to? Okay. How many of you is this the second live read that you've been to? And how many of you little freaks is this the third live read that you've been to? There's a lot of little freaks here. This is fun. Is there anything that specific that someone is excited for, or anything in the movie that they really like that they can't wait to see? Killing the Younglings. Okay, great. Anything else? Senate. I am the Senate. I heard the opera scene. Yes. So the memes. We all like the memes.
Apparently, this is our camera now.
Oh, that's our camera now.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Just so you know. We're going to shuffle this way and make our way backstage. This isn't awkward for any of us. No. This is completely normal. And I feel great.
I don't. Thank you all for coming. This is going to be very fun. It's going to obviously fill in a little more. And it's going to be a full house. That man just broke a chair. I'm just kidding. He didn't. He's doing great. But thank you all for coming. Tonight's going to be real weird. I was telling people on the live stream, there are things that will happen at this live show that you will not see, but they will be on YouTube. So it's encouraging you to go back and watch it again on YouTube. But it's truly insane in pushing the boundaries of the production of Dynasty Typewriter in a way that, and we can swear, we already said this, fucking rules. And it's so cool and so exciting, and I hope that you'll check it out again. We're going to be starting soon. And there's posters in the lobby, guys. You please go buy posters because they're very heavy, and I don't like carrying them. All right, we're going backstage. Thank you, everyone.
Mustafar edition.
We're here with Jacob Isaki.
Wow, what's up? Exciting times.
That's right. It's true. We're about to start the show. We're literally here on the stage. If I shout loud enough, they can respond, "Hey, audience!" Nope, they're not responding.
They're mealing about themselves. They're too engaged.
Imagine ignoring that, though.
Yeah.
You hear someone, yeah.
I'm sure their ears pipped up.
Yeah. But then that was it. They're like, oh, he didn't say anything else. Are you excited for anything tonight?
I'm excited for what I've heard is there's going to be live music on stage. Super excited for that. It's a really good chip spread back there.
Okay.
Dynamite chip spread.
We love that.
And just, it's a night of Hollywood stars, baby.
It is. And aren't you excited for that at home? We're going to start in a few minutes, but I think we're going to wrap up here and make sure everything is ready backstage, right?
W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
W's in the chat, please. Please send us W's.
We need W's in the chat.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.